Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Rise of people. It's your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it. Yes, I am in the house this morning. Oh, it's colder. It's not that is beautiful as yesterday, but it's still a beautiful day. It's a little colder. And y'all probably like, what is she looking at? I'm trying to get my stuff right on YouTube so I can go ahead and send the link to the people from Instagram that might not be on the Instagram. Today is Turn Up Tuesday. As usual, it's time to turn up. Turn up! It's the Turn Up Tuesday before people start tearing the food up. But before I can get into it, Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. Yes. Awesome book. Awesome book. Get in it and get in it. And also with the book for a limited time, is because it's the holidays. We got a special Shades of Blue coupled with my man Molly Moss, Sea Moss. That's right. Look, I'm holding my container. I miss my container. I miss my damn my Molly Moss sea container. That anyway, somebody threw my container away. I'm mad about that. But yeah, Molly Moss, Sea Moss. It was my container, was my lemonade container where he makes the scrumptious lemonade with the sea moss, and he makes the tea with the sea moss. He even got the sea moss in the gelatinous form, where you can put it in your hot beverages or take straight to the head or in your smoothies any way you like. I'm trying to tell you, the boy got a talent. He got many talents. And cultivate the sea moss. He was taking it for himself, for his body. Then his friends started saying, hey, what you got there? Let me try that there. And then that's how it usually goes. When you do something good, you get in and create. They was like, "Ooh, this tastes good." Guess what? It's good for you too. What? That's the sneaky link in there, because usually stuff that's good for you tastes nasty. It started out nasty, and he even knew it was nasty. That's why he started making ways to make it taste good. So see, there you go. And he's a plant-based. I'm not gonna call him a vegan, because that he's not, because he will wear some clothes. See, vegans, I found out, don't wear no clothes, don't eat no animals, none of that stuff. They be wearing like burlap sacks or whatever, long as it's not made from no animal. They be wearing potato skin hats or whatever, long as it's not made from no animal. But anyway, cotton blend and polyesters, I guess those are all made from that. I don't know. They won't even wear silk because it comes from a worm. They hard like that, yeah. But anyway, what I was saying, he's plant based, so he's always looking for a natural, healthy alternative to eating, So, and he turned me on to some stuff. He turned me on to some peanuts. I don't even like peanuts, roasted peanuts. But he was like, Reed, you should try these peanuts. It's a good snack. And it was glazed in honey. I'm like, I don't like them roasted peanuts. You're like, these not roasted. Tried it, they glazed in honey. And needless to say, I tried it. I was like, oh, these are good. He said, see? So sometimes it takes us opening our mind just a little bit so we can get the goodness in. And now when I'm going to the store and I'm buying certain nuts, I'm looking for a certain kind. Oh, those, I don't want them. I want those, So it just takes us opening our mind just a little bit, little teeny bit. Today is Turn Up Tuesday, and we're about to turn it up. But for a limited time, did I mention you can get Shades of Blue, AM Only Moss, CMOS, $10 off your whole bundle package. All righty, who I got on deck with me this morning? Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Oh, what you drinking? CMOS?
No, it's coffee. You know it's not CMOS, it's coffee.
But that's what I used to do with my coffee. Put in about 2 tablespoons of CMOS, and that joker would dissolve.
You probably burn that shit right up out of there with that caffeine and all that in it.
With the what in it?
That caffeine and the coffee and CMOS? I don't think I would mix the two. If I'm gonna have one, I'll probably have tea or something with, instead of coffee.
It's good with tea too, but I know Rico and I know Butterman used to put it in a coffee too. Rico every morning he'd be loading it up. I'm like, what's up, Jerome Lander? Rico Jerome. He'd be putting that CMOS right in there.
What's up, Slick? Good morning.
But when I put it in the coffee, I don't taste it at all. When I put it in the tea, it's like a little minerally aftertaste with the tea. But when that coffee be so strong, it masks it. It was like, what? So you don't taste it at all. Good morning, DJ Slicky Woo Boo.
It's not off-putting like that to me. It just tastes plain. Like, it's not a good tablespoon of it in the morning and keep going or whatever. It ain't nothing you gotta hold your nose and get over. It don't stink.
Oh, babe, let me tell you, when he made that purple CMOS, it knocked me the hell out. I couldn't even drink it in the coffee. I'm like, Molly. He said it was very strong and potent. And it was. I had to end up giving it to my cousin. He's Jamaican and they make Irish moss with it. He was like, give me the strong one. He said, give me it's a lot, you joker. But he said, you can't take nothing. I was like, I can't take the stuff. Give me the golden one. So the purple was too strong. He was like, you gonna try the purple? That was like, boom.
Well, I'm glad he has a nice variety, So.
Yeah, that purple was strong. Molly told me it was strong. He said, Reese, this really strong. I was like, I can take it. I take the golden one. The golden one ain't no problem.
That part. What Slicky said, what's the subject? He said, hey,
hey y'all, it's Turn Up Tuesday. We have a posh of subject. But my question for the day is, would you eat the potato salad with raisin in it?
That's a dry ass question. That's a dry ass question.
No, but because I found different recipes, different cultures, they put raisin, and it looked good.
You talking about white people? You ain't talking about different cultures. You talking about white people.
But it looked good. and I know Jamaican potato salad is warm. They potato salad not even cold like our potato salad because they got peas and stuff in their potato salad. They take the medley of vegetables, and it's like if you making mashed potatoes and adding mixed vegetables to it, but their potatoes not mashed all the way, and it's hot, and they serve it hot. It's a side dish, and it's good. I was like, wow. So, I would try to. It depends on who made the potato salad. If I could trust their cooking skills, because some people, I wouldn't even eat a potato from, because that's why some people they tell you to bring the plastics and the paper stuff, because some people just can't cook. Or some people not just. I done seen some stuff. I done seen some stuff, and y'all think it's a joke, but some people don't know that when you get a whole chicken that sometimes they have the innards in the little package in there. Some people don't know that you take that out. Some people don't know how to properly clean a chicken. But it's true. Some people, some people just don't have the heart for cooking. They may have the hearts for arts and crafts and could dress their ass off or could do makeup or could do hair, but some people just don't have the art for cooking. And cooking to me is not oodles and noodles or hot dogs and beans. That's not cooking. That's survival stages there when you hungry and you grab something, microwave and stuff. That's not cooking, people. Yeah. And would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a given. I mean, you used to be saying things sometimes that just be a given. We know that if you just throw hot dogs on the pan, that's not an actual like cooking meal.
So who food won't you eat? Who food if they cook, no matter what they cook, and you just family, won't you eat? We always got that one relative. They be like, "Nah, I'm good."
No, not. I mean, I don't know. I hate when you say things and I gotta be like, "No, not me," but no, not me because everybody can cook. Everybody can clean. Roaches and no shit like that. I gotta think about cats on the counter and shit. Yeah, I don't. So everybody, I can go to everybody's house and eat. I understand if you don't, but I do. I can go to everybody's house.
So now I got specific items. Sorry, hi Reese, how you doing? Baby, Molly, Trey. Yeah, I got specific items. Like most people can't mess things up, but there's certain things that I'm just like, as soon as I walk over there, I'm like, well, who made this? You know what I'm saying? Who made
my family too small for that? That's why my family's too small. So it's not a whole bunch of people.
Let me tell you something, man. I've had some deviled egg mishaps in my life. You know what I'm saying?
The simplest thing. I thought we just learned that as kids. I thought we learned how to.
I don't know if he see me.
Man, people want to take something when it comes for me when it comes to food. I'm not that dude. So like I love my wife, God bless her soul. But she's the type of person that makes everything different every time she makes it.
Oh, yeah.
And I hate that. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. Like, as soon as you find the right recipe, leave it alone.
Yeah. Don't be a bomb-ass combination. I keep telling you how good it is, but then you want to try it, the TikTok says.
And then next time you come, she trying something, she adding something to it. You know what I'm saying? You got, like, all right, you got sweet potatoes, right? Everybody love your yams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I see marshmallows on that jump, I'm not talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. Like that's the end of that conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Deviled eggs, man. If you put vinegar in your deviled eggs, I can't talk to you.
Oh no.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Deviled eggs don't have no bite to it. They just
I've seen deviled eggs with shrimp on it, and I'm allergic to shrimp, so of course I didn't eat that. But I've seen deviled eggs with some wild stuff on it. And I'm like, why y'all messing up something that's great? You know what I'm saying?
All by itself.
Yeah. Breadcrumbs on macaroni and cheese, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mac and cheese is a problem.
Yeah. No. Hey, look, man, I'm telling you.
Why do you need the breadcrumbs on the macaroni and cheese?
I'm just saying, I'm just giving things I've seen that make me go, yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead. But then, as soon as I see his Kraft macaroni and cheese, I'm gone anyway. Like I ain't even messing with that either. You know what I'm saying? If you cooked it in a pot and didn't bake it at no point in time, ain't got that nice crust of cheese on the top of it.
The only
you know what I'm saying?
You cooked in the pot, it should be the noodles, and when you melt your cheese sauce after you laid with the other cheeses in between.
If your cheese sauce is powdered, I'm not messing with it either.
If you cut into a macaroni cheese and it's not, if it's hard, light, and no gooey, no nothing, I guess that's dry macaroni and cheese. I don't want it.
Is there such thing as dry macaroni and cheese?
How is dry?
That's the shit my wife makes. My wife makes some dry ass macaroni and cheese.
How does it become dry in the process? I'm
because she cooks it too fucking long. That's all. She cooks it too fucking long, man.
Yeah. Yeah, when I make my macaroni and cheese, it sounds like you having sex when I'm stirring that joint. They make that guac guac sound. They're like, that's what my macaroni and cheese sound like when I'm mixing that shit up. And if it don't sound like that, I told my daughter, I said, if it don't sound like this, don't eat it. It ain't right. Something ain't right.
When you cut your square out and you scoop it out and then you lay it on a plate, I want it to fall apart. You see the cheese and stuff in it. But if you cut it and it stay hard as this foam, and you take it and you hit it with your fork and it don't fall apart and it's hard when you got it, that's what it's dry. You can tell it's dry. No moisture. You can
my wife makes macaroni and cheese brittle.
Macaroni and cheese who?
Brittle, like peanut brittle. I mean, it's hard as a rock. You can pick it up with your hand and just chew.
That ain't macaroni and cheese, though.
She's sitting right there.
That ain't macaroni and cheese.
Connie's asleep.
Guap, lock it in.
Yeah, you gotta make that joint. If you don't make that sound, I don't want it. Oh, and potato salad. You can't just eat anybody potato salad. Unfortunately, we got
nobody fuck up potato salad before.
We got a specific potato salad
recipe. Wait a minute. What did you say? Trey said what?
You never ate potato
salad? I said I haven't had nobody fuck up potato salad.
Oh,
I haven't even but I'm not. You gotta choose who you like. Everybody that invites you to their house and everybody that offer you a plate, some places you just pass it along to the next person. Some places you just don't. I don't give people a chance to invite me to their personal space and make me eat their food or whatever anyway. So that's why. I haven't anybody fuck up no potato salad yet.
Well, no, not in my family. My mother could cook it. I could cook it. My uncle could. I don't know about my sisters. See, certain dishes they won't never cook anyway. So, it's certain dishes that they do cook. So who could really cook something good. Like my girlfriend, like Misha told me to bring the canned, not candy yet because they're not canned. The yams, the sweet potatoes, and we call it candy because of the brown sugar and the cinnamon and stuff. I guess that it gives it that flavor, whatever. But she said she liked my yams. Some people use cans. I don't use cans. I sit and I cut and I peel with my own hands myself. And the flavor, a little extract, vanilla extract.
Oh, you 100% can tell when it's in a can and when it's fresh.
You can tell when it's that brown can. I forgot which brand it is, but that shit, you taste that watery.
Bruce's cut yams. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's the one in the big brown can.
Yeah. They got the you can tell and plus it don't be the same color. It's real. It's real light skin. Yeah.
Y'all said real light skin.
Yep, it do because it's soaking up all that liquid it is in, whatever.
You're supposed to use that liquid though.
Sugared water that is soaking in or whatever it's soaking in that it still tastes like.
Use can. My advice to people: if you're going to use can, like if you could use Hanover, like for instance,
Hanover too,
green beans. Let me tell you how you can make that a hit and really change the flavor in it by taking all of that water off and rinsing it off yourself and putting your own seasoning in there and let it cook all over in its own seasoning. Don't use that water and stuff and they can't wash that off. Because we did some. I did some green beans. I don't use the smoked pork. I don't use it. I use the smoked turkey. So we had put my smoked turkey in there, and I recooked everything all over with it. And they thought that it was fresh green. It had all the flavors was hitting on it. If you use fresh, it'll liven up something out of the can. But if it come in a can, do not use the juice that it comes in. Wash that stuff off. Try to get rid of those little bit of nitrates if you can.
Well, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. If you come to in my Thanksgiving event, and anything came from a can, you're not getting an invite next year. I'm letting you know that now. So because to me, Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner is the Super Bowl of food. You know what I'm saying?
The ultimate. You gotta work your way up to that. But I'm already paying attention to people's social media throughout the year. So when I'm seeing that shit on a paper plate that you maybe your wife or your husband. I don't know why you can't give your wife a forces to play. Like, you know, you want to present some shit, take a picture and all that. You can see what people be posting throughout the year. So pay attention. You ain't gotta wait till around Thanksgiving. I know what the fuck you cooked last summer. Fuck that shit. Nah.
You know a person that could cook. But I had some videos that we could talk about today. Rodney, did you see Dolan's beat? I told you Dolan was going to win over the Skins. I told Molly if I had money to bet, I told Molly. Everybody told me, "Nah, Reese, you crazy." And then my other pick came through too.
Reese, who's the current quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys?
I don't know if it ain't Prescott no more.
That's all I need to ask. There we go.
But I got the feel, and I was right. For nothing. I was right. My pick was right.
Hey man, you had a 50% chance of being right. Okay, it was just a flip of a coin. That's all you did was flip a coin and actually pick heads. That's all you did.
No, I always pick. Always pick that. Even on the show, Molly was like, "Riri, crazy."
Even a broke.
Look, Molly, did my other predictions come? Molly, did they come out?
Look, even a broke clock is right twice a day.
That's right.
Yeah. Every once in a while, even Damien gets some shit right. So I mean, damn.
That's right.
What you want me to say?
But that's what I said. I wish I had the money to bet because I would have bet on me.
You would be broke. You would be broke. That's what would happen. You would be broke. Keep your money where it belongs, what you're good at, and that's comedy. Yeah, that's where you need to keep your money. Don't even come on this side of the aisle.
You're right, because I don't know what that. I just
over here losing your money.
He's like over there be on Skid Road.
Althea be putting chips on her green bean casserole.
You sound like Shaquan talking about the Pittsburgh Patriots. That's exactly what you be doing.
We got a video up.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Let's get it.
Yo! Who fucking... Excuse my French. I can't make this up. A baby just walked right out in the freaking street. Yo, who baby is this?
That baby
Somebody
acting like he mad too. He like, what the hell you want me for?
Can't make this up. Only in fucking Philly, man.
Only in fucking Philly.
We in a Uber in a Lyft. How'd the baby get out here?
I don't know where the baby came.
Yo, the baby just came out of nowhere. Who got a baby?
Nobody missing the baby.
These niggas.
Huh?
Maybe we should call police. Ain't no food.
We can't leave it. Yo! Who fucking... Excuse my French. I can't make this up.
Yeah, well, came in with that heavy ass African accent, dog. Yeah.
They didn't look, but he holding the baby like Molly mentioned earlier. Molly said, "Why he holding the baby like he's a fugitive? Like the baby, pick the baby up."
Man, shit, how you gonna hold a random ass baby? You ain't picking that nigga up either. Shit, they might think you stealing that motherfucker. Then you get your ass shot. You better hold that. You better hold that nigga like you don't want him.
It looked like it's cold.
You better hold that baby like you don't want him.
The baby fuck around the poor little feet sitting, in the little diaper. Poor little fella.
Man, you fuck around.
Poor that he got out of shit.
Baby is dead.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. My niece and Pepper ran away one time when she was about 1.5. Them niggas took off. I ain't even know it.
And the dog.
Yeah, the both of them together look like a movie from Disney or some shit. These niggas running up the street. They went up to the top of the hill and shit. She just walking around. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, they got right out the house. They got right out the house. That was when I didn't, when I first took her in, I wasn't used to having a baby. We ain't had shit proof locked in yet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when I was younger, what I would do is I'd take my babies and I just let them walk around the sidewalks of Chicago and see someone doing exactly that. I'm like, hell yeah, I just got a babysitter on the house. I got a babysitter on the house. He's looking after my child. I trust that motherfucker. There you go.
I don't see them 2 little white kids would have been taken up so quick by CPS. You crazy? you know,
not in Chicago. Shit, two random white kids walking around. Ain't nobody fucking with them kids. They're gonna be running away from them. That's like a trap car. You know what I'm saying? That's like a trap car. You see a nice BMW just running,
open with the windows down and shit. Hop on in the middle.
See a couple of Damien's white baby kids.
Yeah, ain't nothing good about 2 white kids walking around Chicago.
He said the south side of Chicago.
Ain't nothing good about that. You gonna walk right the fuck away. I'll walk right past them kids. Wouldn't even think
that's a trap right there. That's a trap.
Like they little ghosts. Like my son, he used to work for Amazon. He said they would have them out way out in Virginia somewhere. And he said he'd be like, "Hello, trying to deliver the package." He said nobody's nowhere. He said that all of a sudden this little white girl comes out of nowhere. Tell me, what do you do? She said, he was like, "Hey, you live here? You live here?" The little girl skipping in her dress. And I said, "Did you follow her?" He said, "Hell no." He said, "I dropped that package a whole day." He said she disappeared in the mire.
There's a comedy skit out there where they're like in the projects and they put like a little white girl in the elevator and the motherfucking elevator opened up and the little white girl sitting there and the black people did not get that elevator. They let that shit go. They was like, hell nah.
Yeah, I'll take the next one. I'll take the next one.
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught up in this shit. I'll take the next one.
Ain't nobody getting on that elevator, that little white girl, just like that little. But hold on, we ain't even talking about the video that much. Hold on, so random ass kid in the street. What we supposed to do, Molly? What would you do?
Would you pick the baby up?
I would pick that nigga up.
Dude, I ain't know. It remind me of Blackest. That's why I put up the video. This ain't going to a new topic. Same
okay. This the elevator scene. Okay, yeah, there you go.
This was off Blackish. This one of the funniest shows there is.
And that's what truly makes America great.
Is that Dion Cole?
There you go.
Hell no, not crying too.
That's what we do.
Sorry, you lost. I'll take the next one.
Yeah, 100% leave. I just go back to my office. Act like I ain't see shit.
The horror. The horror. I can't believe you abandoned a 3-year-old.
I think she was 4.
Monster.
If you watch closely, you can actually see her tiny spirit being crushed. Faith in humanity? No faith in humanity. Faith in humanity? No faith in humanity. That is how serial killers are born.
Okay, look, I know it looks bad, but that is a little white girl. And as a black man, no, you do not get to play the race card today. Not with that.
Sorry, I'm late. There was a little snowflake on the elevator, so I had to take the stairs.
I don't understand. Why are you two so afraid of a baby?
We don't have the luxury of being helpful because we're in.
Exactly.
That baby was black, but people were still. The man didn't pick the baby up. The man just was holding the baby. I guess so the baby wouldn't, get her to run off. But he said, "Hey, he in the middle of the street yelling, 'Hey, who baby is this?' The parents could be in danger. The parents could need help, but we would never know."
Well, what are you supposed to do? You supposed to go door to door with a random ass baby? I want to know what he's supposed to tell me. What he's supposed to do?
I would call the police and wait till the ambulance or rescue service get there.
Okay.
And they will come quick, because you know what I would say?
Meanwhile, I'd be yelling in the goddamn street, "Who the fuck baby is this? Anybody seen this baby before?"
They quick as shit, because I would say, "There's a little white baby out here." Hold ass. See, that's how you get them quick.
Shit, I would have tied a rope around that little motherfucker. I wouldn't even held it.
To a light pole.
I would have put a leash on that. I would have put a leash on that baby and then and just been walking down the street. Anybody recognize a random baby?
You would have took that bleach off and put it on the baby.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Y'all say that. Y'all would do that.
Bullshit.
Y'all ain't that hard.
A bullshit. 100% exactly what I do. 100%.
Little baby say bullshit.
I would not pick that motherfucker up. I'll tell you that.
I'm damn sure not.
I'll tell you what I wouldn't do is pick him up.
Surely not.
That'd be the last thing I do. I'll put that junk right around his chest and walk him around and ask him where he live. I'd be like, all right, walk me back to your house, nigga. Where your house at?
But little baby, I don't think he was even able to talk.
If that nigga was able to leave, he able to go back.
Man, that baby was escaping. He was in a bad situation. He found a way out, and they refused to help him. He trying to leave with them. He trying to God, Slim. Ain't no way.
I would have picked that baby.
What would you do? You found a little black baby.
Oh shit!
Honestly,
black baby. If I saw a little black baby in my neighborhood, I'd probably know who the baby's family was, and I'd snatch them up and walk them to their house.
Is that because there's only one black family in your neighborhood, or?
No, I was the only white family in my neighborhood. So I mean, shit. I mean, you could tell one of my kids fucking running around, and they knew exactly where the fuck to bring them home to. I lived in an all black neighborhood, so if I saw a little black kid, I mean, I'd find out where the family was, and I'd pick them up and take them home, whatever. And if they called the police on me, I'd tell the police. I picked them up and I gave them some of Althea's macaroni and cheese. He's good.
There you go.
He's good. Nah, I'm picking that baby up, though. I ain't leaving him on.
I'm picking my baby up.
He had no shoes on or nothing. I don't know who baby that is, but yeah, I'd at least pick them up and set them on the car or somewhere off the ground.
Off the ground, that's right. And if he cold, because it looked like they was.
I ain't moving that fat though without that. I ain't leaving that.
Yeah, I'm not
some
leaving
little
that.
barefoot ass kid on the fucking
Molly,
street.
you fuck around and pick that baby up, and the parents come out thinking you snatched the baby out the house. I'm not picking that nigga up.
That's like somebody stealing some chips and walking back to the store with the chips. Like, if I'm stealing the baby, I wouldn't be here saying who baby is this.
But I'm just saying, what if they in the house and they look outside and they see your ass walking the wrong way because you don't know where he live with that baby? They gonna come out that motherfucker.
I'm gonna say, yeah, this is your child.
Get outside. Too many witnesses. They was in the Uber. They was in the Uber somewhere.
I'm not picking that nigga up.
Ran in the middle of the street. I mean, I done seen it happen in the neighborhood, but most time people know who kid that is. Like, hey, get your little back over there. So for nobody to know who kid that is, I'm like, who been hiding their pregnancy and they baby? Like, who baby is?
Nobody hid no pregnancy because the baby got on clothes and a diaper. So
yeah. I'm like, or it could be a skit all together. People do anything. It could have been his damn
People
baby.
do fake shit now,
Nobody know who child is. It's your damn baby.
And they got 50,000 likes or something.
That's how the mommy got child support. I got you there. Run out in the street. They was gonna take you run out in the street.
Well, that's how I get done.
Look, who baby's that? It's yours. You served. You've been served.
As soon as you pick that nigga up, he gonna talk clear as day, daddy. You know, as soon as you pick him up, I'm like, oh hell no!
I've been trying to find you. Mama said you was out in these streets, so I came out the streets to find you.
Kenny said, "Where my queen Shaquan Williams at?" I ain't seen Shaquan in a couple of days.
Hey, Shaquan, she on here?
No, Kenny had asked where his queen Shaquan was.
Where's Josh? I got it.
Josh out here. Josh probably working.
I like LA. Try and sell the baby and fuck cancer t-shirts. Oh, yeah.
No bullshit.
Fucking badass LA.
There you go.
So you know,
man,
that's what you gotta do. What Josh say? I can't see the words.
He said
LA said that I would sell the baby and some fuck cancer t-shirts. I'd sell the baby.
Well, no, I ain't selling
he'll sell him a fuck cancer t-shirt. Yeah, he have him in a fuck cancer onesie.
I know, right? He said, put this on. Put this. You cold. Put this on.
Hell yeah, I'll be pimping his ass
I'm not
out.
telling
Hell
that baby
yeah,
nothing.
if babies can wear it, adults can wear it. Come on, y'all.
I think
like I said,
Shaquan is in class.
I'm
She's
not picking that
single
nigga up.
later.
Nope.
Not at all. I'm gonna treat him like a plague. Just hold him at the arm's length
You
away
are
from me at all
problem.
times. Yeah, I don't want no parts
I'll
of that.
hold your finger.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm gonna hold your
Where
finger
you
like
live
this.
at? I'll be talking
Come
to that
on.
nigga like he a dog. Where you live at? Go back
And all
home.
you have to
Shit.
do is hold the baby, and you know what Vicky gonna do? She gonna run and grab the
Shit.
baby and be like, "Oh,
Now here's
Vicky
the
probably
thing
pull
though.
out
I
a
mean,
titty and try
if
to
you think
feed
about
that
it,
nigga.
y'all ever been to the mall and you see these white families and they got their baby on a fucking leash like a dog? You know, they're wearing like a harness with a backpack on it and a leash.
Yeah,
Well,
that
that's
used
what
to
that
really
baby
be a thing
probably
years
needed.
ago.
a
That's
leash
right.
or a harness."
Yeah, that motherfucker
well,
running. If that motherfucker running away at 1.5 or 2, that baby in nothing but trouble. I don't want that motherfucker to stay with me. Nah, you going
Yeah,
somewhere
somebody got
else.
put
You
on
know
a
what I'm saying?
leash.
Fuck
What? A
around,
leash.
fuck around, take him home. He's smoking weed and shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
rolling
saying?
out.
I don't even,
God is
you
see
know, he,
losing Isaiah.
Taking my weed, rolling out.
yeah, he out. He come over there and start rolling your shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
if the baby,
It sounds
wait
like
a minute,
it sounds like
wait a
that
minute.
Dave Chappelle skit where the limousine driver's like, "Hey, motherfucker, I'm on my way, bro. I'm on my way."
Yeah,
And he's
you
sitting
ain't
in
seen
the
that?
limousine, and there's a baby on the corner at 3 a.m. And
You
the
ain't
baby
seen that
goes, "I'm
Marlon
selling weed,
Wayans
bro."
jump where he pretended to be a baby? Yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
fucking with that nigga trying to fuck around the baby trying to fuck my wife. Nah, I'm good.
Little
No,
man.
fuck that.
That
Like
the
Lil
Marlon
Man.
Wayans. If I saw a baby that looked like that, I take him to the hospital. Cause something wrong with that baby. Could you, little man? Something you. That little dragon guy's gonna be in the hospital.
That shit is.
No, don't bring him in here. Don't bring him in here. We gotta take him to the
Like,
hospital.
baby, you never went twice.
Like,
Hey, what?
Right.
Hey, first thing I think is the setup. I think, especially if I'm in Philly, I'm in the middle of Philly and shit, and a baby walk out the street. The first thing I'm gonna think, this is setup. Somebody about to rob me. As soon as I get out this car for this baby, they gonna take my car, leave the fucking baby. Hell no.
Jackers, Jack.
Baby know his role. Baby did his part. Hey, running in
Hey.
the street, they gonna stop the car. When they get out, we got him.
You know what
Get
people
your
are
fresh bottle after that.
thinking of ways.
Tripod-ass motherfucker.
This is a true story. Up in New Jersey, they said the most haunted road is Dyson's Road in New Jersey. They said these people was up there eating people and kidnapping people. And what they would do, they would take a sofa, put it in the middle of the road. When you get out to move the sofa,
Oh yeah.
they got your ass. But here's my thing: if I'm in a car or a truck, because these people was in a truck, that sofa I will either go around or I will move it out my way with the car. How about that? I ain't getting out my car. The two guys getting out. Oh, yeah. No, help me move the sofa, man. Who would have put a sofa in the middle of the road?
It's my
Would you
man.
got out? Would you got out?
They throw eggs at your windshield too, and if you start to use your windshield wipers, it just smear around, and eventually you got stopped because you can't see. When you stop and get out to wipe it, they rob you. So they always
no. Lean out the windows now.
Do not use your wipers. Just let it go ahead until you get to the destination. But
there's a video of a place in St. Louis where you can't stop at all. Like if you stop at all, they got a joint where is a red light and they show the joints all day and nobody stops at it. They just keep going. It don't matter what's happening. You ain't stopping because your ass will get robbed every time.
Damn.
Wow. You can't even stop at a light. You will get robbed.
Yeah.
You better stop at a stop.
Don't
Where the
stop
police?
at all. Huh?
Where the damn police? They getting robbed too?
They not dead. They not coming there for what? What they gonna come there for? Everybody know you get robbed. Everybody know you don't stop. It's that simple.
You take your chance of getting into an accident, huh?
Yeah.
That's
It's like
you want
those
to go around that way.
You ever seen that? You ever seen that dude that does the places not to visit in Baltimore videos? Yeah, he'll be like at the. I seen him. He was at the gas station in Forestville one time. He was like, "This gas station right here, you don't get gas here. It don't matter what's going
No
on.
matter what time of the day it is.
Nah, the one on
the
the one on Pennsylvania
Avenue.
Avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Forest Creek.
Yep. It was like at no point in time do you
walk
go
by the
here.
McDonald's.
Yeah, he says that too. He was like, that McDonald's right there, only drive-through.
Well, you better not get in drive-through too long.
It
That's
been
where
like
I
that
grew
for
up
a
at.
long time.
The apartments down the hill, Maryland Gardens. That's where I grew up at.
Yeah,
Wow, he's
yep,
talking
right there
about
by Maryland Gardens, 100%. Yep.
from the 6th grade to the wow, that's messed up. He tried to say that the neighborhood was bad.
Hey, as we say, he said, I don't care what gas prices are, you better go down the street.
It was not that bad. I walked through all of that neighborhood.
Yeah, I seen niggas get robbed there. I didn't get robbed, but I got a gun pulled out on me.
Yeah,
That's the first time that I met the Gangster Chronicles and saw King Philly. They would pull up in the, I was like, yeah, it was kind of bad around there. It was.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, he do the joints in Baltimore too. Them joints be funny as hell, son. He be like, he got one where he was like, the 5 top places to visit in Baltimore if you are a white tourist. And they were, oh gosh, you don't want to go. He was like Cherry Hill. He was like, he was naming like all the, he was like, you see this spot right here? Yeah, well, just pull over your car, take some pictures on the corner.
Right.
You know, in Baltimore, I did a dumb thing because I didn't know no better. I was going down to pick my friend up. It was me and my son in the car. We was going to pick up Jules. And I got lost. And I was going towards the blue lights. I thought the blue lights would mean hospitals and police. Why the hell were they putting them lights up? And it was because they let you know that was a bad area.
Mm-hmm.
And then every other house was and he's from Baltimore. He lived down there, and he got in the car and was telling me, "Don't go over there. What the hell you going over there for? I don't even go over there." He fussing at me, and I was like, "Well, when I drove around there, didn't nobody do nothing." He said they was looking at you. He said, "Drive around there again." I said, "Nope, nope, nope." They probably thought I was 5'0". Tyree in the back said,
me and my wife Connie were in Martinsburg, which is not too far from Baltimore. It's about an hour, and it was kind of a little rough part. And we pull into a 7-Eleven, and she's about to get out of the car. Man, I snatched the fucking keys out of her hand, put them in my pocket. I slammed the door. I said, "You stay in the fucking car, Connie. Okay, stay in the fucking car." And I went in, paid for the gas and stuff, and man, there was like 4 or 5 motherfuckers on the way back to pumping the gas, sweating me. "Hey man, you got $1? You got this? You got that?" I'm like, "Are you good?" When someone's coming up and saying, "Are you good?" Like, what do I want? I want crack, I want weed. What the fuck? Are you good? Right. So Connie had an experience that she will never forget. Because as I'm pumping the gas, there's some other brother getting on the windshield, with a one of those squeegees and shit, and asking for money. I said, "Connie, don't roll that fucking window down. Do not. I got the keys. Don't worry about it. We'll be out of here in a minute." She was scared to death. I said, "Look, honey, this is what you don't know, Connie. This is what you call the hood. Okay? And if you aren't from the hood, then you won't see those little things that will get your ass fucking robbed, raped, stolen, all that shit."
You say robbed, raped, and stolen.
Raped, stolen, all that shit. Oh.
The squeegee boys in Baltimore will rob you.
Yeah,
absolutely. He said robbed.
They must got all of them.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I'm glad I know now. Thank you.
They got the squeegee boys got two different spray bottles. One will fuck your shit up, and yeah, they rob your ass. They spray your shit with the fucked up shit. You better get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
that's right.
They about to rob you.
Dang, that's damn near city here. Any gas station you go to, that's the definition of the community almost. People gonna be out there asking for change. They gonna be selling socks. They're gonna be trying to be selling weed and everything, so it ain't nothing to really be afraid of. They just thought you was a customer. Because people that come around that look like you, they buy drugs. So they
Yes.
thought you was one of them people.
That's
If they
why
wanted
they
to
say
rob you or
you
hurt you, please believe me, you wouldn't have had a
Oh,
chance.
you
They'd
gonna
have
get
got
robbed.
you and snatched Connie ass out
That's
that
right.
car. No
That's
fuck.
right, Molly. That's fucking right.
And they would have beat your
Nah.
ass and took them damn keys. Because you thought, some Connie,
Yeah.
I got the keys. That's like, that's
They
the nigga
gone
with
now.
the keys. That's who we gonna whoop and take the car. You'd have been laying down by the gas pump. Connie would have been over there by the trash can by the store, and your car be gone.
They catch you at the gas station.
Like, Connie, you
Hey,
go over
man.
there, and they know her name too now. Connie, go over there.
So what's up?
They'd have got you, Dave. They would have got
Hold on.
if they was really trying to
You
get
stay
you.
right?
Stay around.
You'd got
You know what? Apartment 160?
Nigga,
Oh,
what?
yeah, that's
160. You just come up and ask the question, nigga. But no, but
You don't know 160?
no.
Look at that.
Who you is though?
My name Q. What your name is?
Yeah, they call me no name around here.
No name.
Yeah.
Oh, why they call you that?
Shit.
Oh, you quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, no name. Let me teach you something. Since I'm teaching people stuff all day, let me teach you a lesson. I'm thinking about like I just been going through my mind. I just been seeing random people like with ski masks and sleeping shoes and designer pants with paint on them. Like I just want to teach niggas lessons. Like that's how I've been feeling.
Teaching nigga a lesson.
Like, I'm just saying, however you take it. Like I just been wanting to teach niggas. Like not just saying just teach you. I
Football
want to.
lesson, nigga. You talking about football or something? Sport?
I mean, I play football. I could teach you that, but I'm teaching like real deal lessons.
Nigga. the fuck?
Oh,
Nigga.
hold
Oh,
on.
listen around here, nigga. The fuck?
What that? No, oh, no, it's a notebook. I swear.
Now, where did that gun come from?
Well, that shit on his pants.
They pulled it out of his pants.
That big gun was in his pants.
Fuck
The whole
yeah.
time, that skinny boy.
You can't look at this nigga demeanor and know he
Hey,
carrying.
let me go back.
got
Let
one
me
on
go
him.
back and look at this because that was undetectable to me.
That's why his
Okay.
hand is fixed like that. His
That
hands
was
never
like
move because he's letting it
that was
fall
like a
out.
cartoon character. Like that
Okay,
boy
let's
pulled that
go
junk
back
out
to
of
the
nowhere.
boy. See, he's standing straight, and you said he got the gun in his pants.
Look how his
Yeah,
hand ain't
it's on
moving
his
from.
chest
Look how
too.
his
It's
hand
too
ain't moving.
big. It's too big for
Yeah.
him to just cuff in his pants. It's hanging all the way out to his chest. It's on his stomach. You can see it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I can't
If police
see.
seen him, they'd have just told him, "Come here." They'd have already know he's strapped. You can tell.
Yeah.
He got the whole
But he
gun.
But
so I
the way
think
that
everybody always
that
get
gun is
guns put
big.
out on him. He get more guns put out on
Yeah.
him than anybody. He never gets shot. Like these niggas, he know they licensed to carry probably, and
Yeah.
they just doing skits.
Oh
Cameraman
yeah.
just feel so good. I be like, if I'm a cameraman, if niggas put out guns, I be quick to move the fuck out the way. They be still shooting. They get the
Yep.
nigga with the gun. They get closer. I be like, what the fuck? This shit is skit.
Yep.
It's just
No, I definitely think this is fake. Don't get me wrong. I
Doing
definitely
it.
think it's
Because
fake.
I wouldn't be stopping talking to a guy with no mask and shit.
Well, the
Doing
thing
it.
about it, he
America.
always do. I'm sorry. Go ahead, funny man.
Doing the interview while both of them running the junk.
He
Yeah,
dropped
nah,
his
nah.
book
Them jumps,
bag.
yeah, them jumps be fake. But I mean, I've seen him where he walked up to the nigga and the gun was sitting right there. It wasn't even no. He didn't even hide the junk. He was in his house. He was at his house sitting out front the junk. He come up there talking shit like that, you know, insinuating shit. And then the dude was like, "Nigga, do you know where you at? you all right?" But them
Hey,
jumps-
Beats, the reason why I think it's fake, once he said, "I'm going to teach you a lesson,"
yeah, it would have popped off.
it would
then.
have already been on. It would have been
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
teach me a lesson on what, football?
Yeah, that's
Teach
too
me a
much
lesson in
conversation.
what?
That shit wouldn't have happened
It
real
wasn't
in real
there.
life. That shit wouldn't happen at
Once
all.
he said, "I'm going to teach you a lesson,"
Shooting already.
that's when the
Yeah.
gun and everything would have came out.
Yeah. As soon as he asked him his name, that shit might have pulled out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
Like,
real,
fuck
yeah.
you,
He said,
my
"Where
name.
you from?" Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
funny
go.
man, David Green.
I done
did,
seen it. Trust me, I done popped off on niggas for less. Like shit,
why
I
was
was
you popping
for
off
real.
on this?
no, I told because I don't like that shit. Well, first of all, y'all know me. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
I don't like no shit. I was outside with a bunch of with like 3 of my friends, and we was after work and we was sitting in the back of the joint. Some random ass nigga just walked up on it. I was like, "Hey, dog, I don't care what you selling. I don't care what you doing. Get the fuck away, dog. I don't trust
You're
none
right.
of this shit.
That's
I
right.
don't like none of that
That's
shit.
right.
I don't play I don't play that." And he was like, "Damn, Holmes, you like that?" I just wanted to talk. Nah, fuck that talking shit. Nah, nah.
You ain't getting no curb. You ain't getting no curb time in my neighborhood,
And,
man. You ain't getting no
and
curb
he got a
time.
book. He got a book bag at that. No, that
A
was
random nigga walking up on you. Nah, I don't trust
Yeah,
that
He
shit
opened
either.
the book bag like he got a gun in the book bag.
You think I don't trust that baby? You think I'm gonna let a random nigga walk up on me? Shit.
I just want to
not
talk. He's
happening.
like, I don't know you. We don't want to talk to you.
I'm like, nah, we good, man. Let's just go ahead and step away. Yeah.
Rodney, but I hear that you are a good guy in your neighborhood, that you get the kids together in the summertime and help rake leaves and shovel snow. And you are a pillar of your community. I heard about you, Rodney.
That's true. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, me too.
It's his yard and everything. All the raking leaves and everything for it.
Nah, I got a lot of older people in my cul-de-sac.
It's a community.
And so we whenever it snows, we go out there and shovel everybody's driveway and stuff like that. I'm running out of kids though. I need some new kids in the neighborhood.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're violating all child labor laws, bro.
Nah,
Come on.
People pay the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they pay, I give directly to the kids. You know what I'm saying? But now the kids call me.
Rodney pays the kids. I heard.
Yeah.
Look, I was all in Rodney community, and they was talking about he's a good guy. I was vetting the neighbors and shit for different reasons.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh yeah, this guy, we are family here. Everybody know each other on the block. It's cool. They get together and socialize, and that's the kind of community.
And we don't play none of that shit. Yeah. We had my next door neighbor who's a female. Some nigga was walking around their house, man. We ran up on that nigga. He was scared, but we don't play those games. Turns out he was giving her an estimate for trees, but we ain't know that. We knew she wasn't home, and this nigga was walking all around her house. So yeah.
No, look, neighborhood watch in effect. Rodney's the head of the neighborhood watch. But
I ain't the head of nothing. I'm just me. That's it.
Hey, Reese, I got a crazy Baltimore story.
Him and Pepper is good people.
Yeah, when my neighbors started fighting, you know what I did? I walked the fuck away.
You didn't
I ain't neighborhood nothing. Hell no, fuck no, let them fight. That's just foreplay.
Whoever wins.
I said, man, I'm not sitting here for y'all foreplay. Y'all gonna fight and then start fucking. I'm gone, man. I ain't getting
Reese,
involved.
I got a crazy Baltimore story.
Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, okay. This was years ago. I hit up a female friend. Told her I was going to take her out on a date. Was going to see Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was performing at was it Rural Farms or something?
Okay. Oh, yeah, I know what arena you talking about.
Yeah, at Rural Farms. And this one, this one I was working multiple jobs and everything. I said, hey, I'm exhausted. I said, your only job. I said, I'm paying. I'm doing this. Is your only job is to make sure remember where I park or whatever. So show was over with probably like 12 o'clock or something. And going back to the car, I'm like, okay, where do we park? I think it was around this way somewhere or whatever. She was like, I think it's here or whatever. Anyway, we end up getting lost. Now we're in Rural Farms. Rural Farms is like, the hood. So we walking around. And I'm seeing some thug dudes and stuff and all, across the street, posting up and everything and all. Now this is how I knew we was lost, because we walked around them dudes at least 3 or 4 times. Then, not trying to be racist, she was white. She yells out, I think we're lost. I'm like, no, we're not. Don't you ever say that in front of me. Don't you ever say that around. So we So after saying that, I'm ready just to pretty much hide or whatever and all. There was a corner. There was a corner store, 7-Eleven or whatever. So I'm like, come on, let's go in here. So
they running.
yeah. So she thinks I'm going in there because I was hungry. No, I was praying and some more junk. I was trying to get a hold of my sister. Well, anyway, she comes to me with some dude or whatever. No, she was like, "Hey, this guy said he knows where our car is at."
Oh wow!
Yeah.
What are you? Oh, I was flipping out. I was flipping out.
Oh,
What the
yeah.
fuck is he
The reason
danger,
the reason where we went was the original place where I parked the car, but there was an underground garage or whatever, and so it closed at a certain time or something. So we was at the right spot, but we was thinking it was, you know what I mean, like a regular garage, but it was an under garage. Long story short, I finally got a hold of my sister. She ended up picking me up because she wants to be friends with everybody and never know. You know what I mean? She can get.
David, you didn't leave that white girl out there.
No. Tell the truth. She left.
You did.
The white girl left you.
Yeah, she left me. Yeah.
And you was out there by yourself.
I walked to a hotel. I walked to a hotel. I didn't have enough money for the hotel. I sat in the lobby, whatever, until my sister came and got me.
Oh, Dave.
Oh yeah. I was pissed.
And you was like 2 hours away from home.
Hey, what can you say? How'd you, punk? That's right. Shoot, I don't have no protection. Well, other than condoms, but because
this is all the protection you need.
you done spent the money on the white girl. The white girl left with somebody else. Oh, Scotty. Jody,
that's even worse than losing your fucking car. You paid for all that shit, got no pussy, and got put on the side of the road at a 7-Eleven and a hotel.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, man.
I never talked to her. I never talked to her again.
What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
Her name is Amanda. I'm not going to say the last
name.
name.
God, that's okay. So anytime you meet a girl named Amanda, you need to walk away, bro.
Who did she leave with?
You said who she left with?
Yeah.
She claimed that she claimed her dad and all came in and picked her up, and her dad's supposed to be racist, so that's the reason why he wouldn't get me or whatever. But I mean, I knew I was good because my
you didn't see her dad. Her dad pulls up in Baltimore, black neighborhood. He racist white man.
Wait a minute. So you didn't know that her family was racist before you went to try and get some of that pussy, right?
No, I didn't.
Right. Okay. But she knew when there was static going on after the show and all that shit. Of course, you already got paid the money, and she knows that it's probably part of the date that she's gonna have to give up the pussy. Do you think she hid your car?
No. I told you, no. She didn't hide the car. Like I said, we initially we was at the right place. But we was thinking, you know what I mean, regular park garage. It was an underground park garage.
You didn't know you was underground?
No, but wait a minute. Let me go back to the other thing you said, Green. Green. She told you that her father was a racist.
Yeah.
So basically, with that being said, there was no way she was going to tell her father that she was on a date with you, right?
Right. Yeah. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's all.
That's one of the niggas in the
on the ticket.
You know what? That's a cool thing to do, though. Wait a minute. That's a cool thing to do. She liked Green, and she knew her dad was a fucking racist pig, and she actually did that to protect him, and that's love right there.
Check their dad. She want daddy money. Daddy gonna cut her ass off.
Yeah, exactly. That black dingo.
Exactly.
That's exactly.
Them, you know, man, they
She
got
probably knew some of them around there.
Look,
Right.
she knew the guy, so he know where your car
She
is.
said she's social and walking up to people and shit. Normally they be scared. She already knew some of them.
I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there all scared.
He walked off on one of them.
Hey, Slinky Woo Woo, I don't care. Yes, I was scared. I was scared. I was sitting there all scared. I'm sitting there, you know, You know how he's stalling? I'm sitting there looking at the same bag of chips.
Yeah, go
You know
ahead.
what? I don't got that much money because I done paid most of the money on the park garage and the concert or whatever. But I'm sitting there just he comes with his juice. You're like, hey, I got good news. This guy said he knows where a car is at. I said, how do you know where the car is at?
Because she already know him. That's why. She know the boy.
I said, one of us.
Yeah.
She
walked off of one of them.
What happened to your car? Did you get it?
Yeah. The thing was when on the ticket, it didn't have like a number or it didn't have a number. But when I called it, it was the only number it was the number of the people that makes the tickets. And that was that was a company in that was a company in California or whatever. So I end up calling them and they end up doing, this and everything like that and all. And long story short, I end up getting a hold of the place and it was like, oh yeah, we had your car for like a week or whatever. And I explained the story and everything, and he was nice enough. Said, "Hey, I'm not even going to charge. Just come get it." So,
you lucky it's a mug because they be getting the arm and the leg off. That's
I know. Yep. Especially being a Kevin Hart concert.
Damn.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey,
they had the car.
I got a question for you.
What is that?
Now, all right. So you're going to the Kevin Hart show with a white girl. You lose your car. The only question I have for you, Green, was that your first date?
With her, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yep. That was my first and my last.
First and his last.
That was my first and my last.
He still wanted to say
that. Amanda probably told that story differently. I went to this, I bet she got a different version of that story. She probably thought you was trying to scare her, David.
This story already long.
Whatever like that. Oh yeah.
Hey, Josh, that night was long. That was oh my goodness.
God damn, you had to get picked up. Hotel was the safest place, I guess. Right.
Slicky says so.
Hey, Green, are you now afraid of white women?
Yeah, nah.
Nope, not with her. Nope.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything?
Are you afraid of all white women?
Molly said, "What did you learn from this?" Funny man.
Now when I park, it's no lie. Now when I park, like if I go to the airport, where I go in, I take pictures.
Yeah, there we go. Snap a picture where you park. Cause I forget where I park all the time. When I'm confused and I don't know, but I never asked the girl to remember where we parked at.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Not unless she the one snapping a picture. I'm like,
they drink more than me. That's why I never did. I know I ain't gonna drink as much. So so if she's been drinking and I'm gonna ask her to it ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
She on her phone taking pictures and shit.
In Baltimore, hell yeah, you need to take a picture, a video of it. You need to record so you leave the car to the concert and know you how to trace your steps. But next time, call Slicky and check in. You good?
Yep. He'll let you know. He give you the A-OK. You be good everywhere you go.
It's the last clip for today.
Is going on here?
My kids for me and act like that? Fuck you and that fucking bitch.
A girl cried in court and begged the judge to re-sentence her stepfather. She told the judge that one day 3 years ago, her stepfather brutally murdered her 8-year-old brother, Kendrick Lee, and then left him at home before letting her and her 2 remaining brothers go on with their lives again. The girl said her stepfather often locked her and her 2 brothers in their bedroom and barred them from the kitchen, where they often heard their brothers' cries of pain, until one time she snuck into the kitchen in the middle of the night while her stepfather was asleep, only to find Kendrick motionless under a yellow blanket, and after realizing that her brother had stopped breathing, she immediately texted her mother for help, but received no response. Her 2 remaining younger brother's brother also testified in court and witnessed the brutal torture Kendrick suffered at the hands of his stepfather. They described how their stepfather beat Kendrick with his fists and feet, and even with the children's toy airplanes and many dolls, until he lay unresponsive. This is...
I wanna fucking take my kids and act like that, fuck you and that fucking bitch.
A girl cried.
He should be buried under the fucking prison. That's all I got to say about that. He should be buried under the fucking prison.
Well, that was a good thing to watch right before the holidays.
Yeah. La, 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 la. Shit. Right at the end of the. He closed us off with that.
Them AI voices and anything, she made it just heartbreaking. Like, god damn, like she witnessed this and that.
This nigga beating them with toy airplanes.
I
know. Just hitting them with dolls and shit.
Hey man, I don't know, man. Some people.
He should be buried under the fucking prison.
I didn't like my stepfather either, but it wasn't that bad. Jesus.
But she's crying to say, y'all, please keep him locked up. Please don't let him out.
That's right. That was the point, right, Althea?
That was the point. The child, when children have to testify to keep, they should automatically keep him locked up. When you got your children petrified and scared, and his violent outbursts.
When it comes to shit like that, one thing I do
have
know is
this
kids
video
don't
in
lie.
the middle. You should have this video in the middle. You know, man, how you close off with this shit, mama? Mama.
Yeah, but think about it. If it was one kid that said something, and then you can dismiss that, right? It's just a child, a baby. But if you got 3 kids saying the same fucking thing,
you don't dismiss none of it, not even if it's one. Let me tell you something.
Again, that's my point.
It paralyzes people. It's up to adults to get to look into things. Because when a child come to you and asking for help, and their siblings refuse it or go the other way, you still need to look into that story, because them siblings can be coerced by the other parents. Don't you say shit. Don't you say. And the other sibling could have been trying to get help for all of you. And then they take the sibling that's trying to get help for all of you and criminalize and demonize them and make them look like they were the bad person. But really, that child was trying to save all of us, all of you.
Yep.
You know, so the adults around you are supposed to protect you.
Yeah.
Sometimes the adults, we fail as adults because sometimes these children don't feel protected, and bad stuff happens. And that's the truth. Just like I started off with that baby out there needed protected, and the adults failed them because the baby got, you baby wandering.
Okay. I remember this story. The mother and father, well, the stepfather, they moved out and left the kids in there with the dead brother. It was the other 2 siblings was living in the house with the dead sibling. They locked the mother ass up too.
Damn.
Both
she needed to be under the jail and stay, and that's what
I just seen somebody can't remember that joint now. It happened in Texas.
You know,
the mom got charged too.
Yeah, the mama got charged.
They let the kids in there like feed themselves and stuff, and then I thought the boy died from starvation. I didn't know
the daddy beat the
they
boy.
said one of the kids died. You know, at the time when the story came out, you know, due to neglect, they didn't have nowhere to eat. But the whole time the stepfather killed that boy, and they left the kids dead.
The kids was hungry. That's why they came out the room, came to the kitchen, and found their little brother dead with the yellow blanket over him, and mom and dad gone. You know, so many women. I'm sorry, I'm about to say this. That women about to hate me. There's so many weak women out there, weak mentally. And they need their fathers. They need their father because they're looking for love in all the wrong places. Maybe because their fathers was not there, and they're looking for a man to fortify them because they're weak. They're weak mentally, and they would get involved with the wrong type of man and let the man rule over them and their children. And the man, I've seen it too many times and I lived it. The stepchildren versus your real children. Most of them, not going to say, because you really got some really good stepdaddies. They not going to treat you as good as they treat their kid.
Nope.
They're just
That's
not gonna do that. You're gonna get different fucking treatment.
That's true.
It
You
happens.
know, sometimes you get a good one.
Well,
There's
then
a
you
good
got to
man
accept that.
That's a good man. But a lot of times, you gonna get abused, you gonna get blamed for everything, you gonna get whipped, you gonna be the ringleader for everything. But the man gonna treat his children better. I'm sorry. And the mama ain't gonna say nothing because she got a husband now. She thinks she got a husband to head the household. So she won't say shit and let the man go on with this uneven treatment or sometimes abusive to you. I know I'm gonna get the backlash for the women gonna say something later. Don't you should have said that and that or this or that or that. Whatever, ladies, whatever. Tell the truth. Shame the devil.
Well, my own experience with stepfathers, because after my father was murdered, my mom married a couple more times, and it wasn't good. Wasn't good for me. Wasn't good for my brothers. You know, it was just some strange guy in the fucking house.
Guy or woman? Did you say
now here you were talking about the woman stuff, right? And let me go to the woman stuff. All right, so I'm gonna put the question out to the panel. It's good for discussion. So my mom at the time, you know, not that she did anything wrong, is that she was trying to find something to hold on to that would give us the same, or what she thought would be a family environment with a husband and a wife, and that failed.
Damien, did all of your brothers?
Because she protected me and my brother.
Father? Do all of y'all have the same father? You and your brothers?
No, we don't.
They all got different fathers.
I've got one blood brother, and I've got 4 siblings. So 3 of them, I'm half.
No. Your 3 brothers that your mom, the 3 children that your mom had, did all of you guys have the same father? Your answer is no.
No. The answer is no.
Okay.
And I know what the abuse is when a stepfather comes into the house and he thinks he's going to run shit. And all he is a big man. And there's a bunch of fucking kids. And he feels like he's going to put his thumb down and set new rules and shit. Then if mom goes along with it, then it is what it is. You know, you get your fucking ass whooped, you get your fucking ass whooped. Okay, this is the environment that I'm in. This is what I got to deal with.
What's the question?
Right? And then
what's the question?
You know, there wasn't necessarily a question. It was, I used to ask my mother, I said, why do you keep bringing these guys in here that, you know, beat you, beat us, you know, and it takes you what, fucking a year or 2 years to go through a bunch of hell before you got the fucking fortitude and the sack to fucking kick them out.
So,
and that's
this
what
really,
that's the house I lived in.
This is really not a question for the panel.
Yeah. Well, how many other people have been in a dysfunctional household?
I have.
Not like that. Not like that. I thought my shit was fucked up. Never mind. Never mind.
Never mind, Trey.
Yeah. You used to have a lot to say. Not no more. Never mind.
You said never mind. It's everybody got a different story. And sometimes we think our story is the worst because we're the stars of it. But when you look over to your neighbor, you was like, ooh, that was worse. That was out of the frying pan into the fire. You know, that's like that man was complaining that his feet hurt. And he looked over at his friend and found out, oh, you ain't got no legs. So you complain.
Well, that motherfucker in the video should be buried under the prison.
Well, you know, I didn't like my stepfather, but I was equally as an asshole as he was to me. So that's all I can say.
There you go. That's fair.
Asshole.
Well, you know, because my stepfather, when they got married, I was damn near an adult. So yeah, I was mad disrespectful. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was in that joint. By then I was playing football. I lifted weights, man. I would have whooped his ass. One day he was talking. One day he raised his voice to my mother, and I looked at him. I said, "Raise your voice to my mother again. I'll fuck you up in here." And then he was like, this my house, and two men can't live in the same house. And I said, well, where you moving to?
Right.
So,
Awesome.
so,
Damn right.
yeah. So, you know, but you know, and then I went and drunk all his liquor too. So.
Rodney.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure
you,
he's pissed
that man
off about
couldn't
that.
discipline you. You was punking the man. That man, you was bullying that man.
Hey, as soon as I graduated high school, that nigga kicked me out the next week. He didn't even wait for me to go to college. I was out.
What did he say? You gonna have to leave up out of here?
Yeah. And I was pissed too. But you know, my mom was like, don't worry, baby, I'm coming soon. So I was like, all right, mom, on you, I'm gonna be quiet. And sure enough, it was soon. My mom was out. She was gone. She left that nigga. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, at least you proved your fucking point, bro. You proved your fucking point.
Yeah,
But where did you go? When
I went to live with my brother.
Oh,
I went to live with my brother, going to college. So literally, I'm talking about I graduated, and the following week after my graduation, I had to move out. You know what I'm saying? And then I went and lived with my brother for the summer, and then went to school. You know,
that is so messed up. The following week later, did you know? But I guess they probably told you had to leave.
Nah. Same shit. You know, he came home acting like he was roaming the roost and shit. And I walked up on him, was like, nigga, I'll fuck you up. You better stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So then it had to be, you know, I'm graduated. I got to go now. It's more, I didn't last a week. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
did you ever get a chance to fuck him up? Did you ever fuck him up?
Nah, he ended up dying. So, you know.
There you go.
He ended up dying. My mom left him, and then he you know, he got real sick, found out he had cancer. And then so then he came and lived with my mom his like last few months, and I still was pissed off about that. But even his own kids didn't like him. When he died, his kids didn't like him. They ain't want none of his stuff, this, that, and the other. He had a, you know, he had, that's how he was. You know what I'm saying? Because his son, I finally met his son. You know, my mom and them was married. They didn't come to the wedding. They didn't come to none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I met his son, and his son, after he died, we had his house, and he was like, yeah, I don't want none of this. He was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want none of it. He's like, you know, my dad was an asshole. You muted, Reese, if you're talking, just so you know that. But yeah, he was like, my dad was an asshole. I was like, was he? And then he was like, I do want the liquor. And I looked at him, I said, ain't no liquor in the bottles, that's water and tea. He was like, what? And I was like, ain't no liquor in the bottles, that's just water and tea, dog. He was like, for real? I was like, oh yeah, I emptied that out. Yeah, a long time ago. Don't worry about none of them bottles.
Oh, that's covered. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about none of them bottles. And that's what he's like, I'll take the bar and the liquor. That was all he wanted to take. And I was like, yo, ain't no liquor in them bottles. You're going to be real upset. And he laughed. He laughed and shit. So, you know, but yeah, he was an asshole. But yeah, I told him, yeah, because, so check this out. And here's the great crazy thing, right? So when he got sick and moved in with my mom, I had to move him. Like I said, his kids wanted nothing to do with him. So at this point, he's sick with cancer. Like he can barely walk and shit. You know what I'm saying? So my mom was like, yeah, I need you to move his stuff over here. I need you to move his bed and shit like that. Now, of course, I was like, man, fuck that nigga. I ain't doing none of that shit. But you know, my mom pulled the card and shit. So I did it. So when me and my boy moved everything over there, this nigga come up to me and was like, oh, I want to give you some money. You know what I'm saying? I looked at him, I said, man, fuck you and your money. I was like, I only did this for my mother and my mother only. I was like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna take this shovel and start digging your grave now. You know.
I would have took the money, gave it to my boys. I'm like, all right, thank you.
Him, I wasn't taking nothing from him. That's the dude who kicked me out, dog. Like, fuck that. I'm not taking nothing from him. Nothing. I don't want him to ever say he did. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to go straight to hell in that same hand basket he rolled in on. Fuck him.
If I was one of your boys, I'd have rolled up like Slim. Give me that money.
Nah, I paid my boy.
Hey, you know that's some real fucking talk when it comes out of his mouth like that. Hell yeah, that's real talk, baby.
I'm sorry. Hey, man, I got a problem with forgiving people, dog. Once you cross me, you just stay there. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
You know, my family, something similar happened. My family asked me, how could I forgive? He was never my mother's husband. He was the boyfriend, but he was a boyfriend that broke up the family and got me taken away and all that other shit. When he found out that he was dying, I was working in Georgetown, and he was going there to get treatment because he had prostate cancer. Didn't nobody know this, and I'm doing his paperwork and stuff, and I come across there, and I guess he knew that after my mother told me, Reese worked there, he told her that he had prostate, and he told my mom. And he, on the paperwork, he put me down there as his daughter. You know how they put who to contact in case of an emergency. And he was trying to make amends. Long story is short, at the end, when his final days, why didn't he get his own daughter to put her down there? Why didn't he get his own wife? He had another wife or whatever, but he had my mother as the spouse, but she wasn't, and me down there as contact for emergency. And at the end, he told me that he was sorry before he died. On his hospital sick bed, he said, "I'm sorry for the way I treated you." Everybody was like, "You shouldn't have forgave him. Let him go there." I'm like, the forgiveness wasn't for him. It was for me.
It's for you. Yes.
It was
Lock
for
it
me.
in. Lock it in.
You know, and that hate that I had and everything, I had to let that go. That got buried with him, burnt up with him because he was cremated. I felt sorry for him. I got abused, and not that you teach me to love my abuser, but I love myself. I found out what it was to love myself. And I let all that go. And there are people in my family there. I wouldn't have forgave him. I wouldn't have did nothing for him. I wouldn't have been there for him at the end. This, that. I'm like,
hey, you better be glad I wasn't his nurse. His pain meds would have been fucked up. I would have cut them bitches in thirds. You know what I'm saying?
You would have made him be a pet.
If he was supposed to get 500 milligrams, he only get 150. That's it.
I think he suffered enough. I mean, the humiliation of the person to rely on a person that you tried to throw away, you tried to get rid of, and then you got to come back through that person. I don't know how his heart and mind and soul was. You know, what do you think? You relying on that person, and all he could say was, "I'm sorry."
Althea, the one thing that I love about you is what your statement was, you know, he was on his deathbed and he said, "I'm sorry I treated you the way I treated you." You know, there are some people that never get that opportunity to apologize for being an asshole. You know, so I mean, if it has to be on your deathbed when you finally say, "Look, okay, fine, I'm a dick." To be able, the one thing that just stuck out in that conversation that we were having was you saying the forgiveness was not for him. It was for me, so I could let him go. That's all I got to say about that.
Because everybody in my family, in my honor, tell you, I
forgave every one of my abusers.
He said sorry because he was dying. If that nigga wasn't dying or he wasn't sick, he wouldn't have been trying to mend the fences. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe so. That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He was trying to change before that. I remember Thanksgiving, and I told my mother, I'm not coming to Thanksgiving dinner. And, you know, that would have been the first thing, you know, because we just wasn't seeing odds. We was arguing. I was working at Georgetown. He called me on my job to say, "Come to dinner." He, not my mama, but he called me to say, "You and that boy come to dinner, girl."
Oh,
that's sweet. He was trying to change.
He got, you know, before he got sick, he was like, because it wouldn't be Thanksgiving without you, because, you know, and because I wasn't going over there. I'm stubborn. I don't know where I got the stubbornness from, But
Get
when
out
I
of here.
get
You
it in my
stubborn?
mind, I don't know where I got it from.
No, not you, Reese.
I'm
No,
stubborn.
that's not true.
Man,
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
When I get it in my
That's
mind,
a
I become a
joke.
rock.
That's a
Hey,
joke.
Lee. They go, Lee, where you at?
Lee at the train station or airport?
She's at the airport. Oh,
shit.
shucks. We was told she's on a field trip.
Shit.
We
She got
was
the-
told that you buy tickets straight from the airport is cheaper than going online or calling them. When you at the counter, you get the better deals. And
Wait a minute, I'm here. I'm here now. I'm here at the airport right now.
What airport are you at? What, I mean, airlines.
I'm at Reagan.
And what airlines are we at?
I'm talking to information right now because I went upstairs and they told me that you can't purchase a ticket here. And I'm like, that sounds stupid.
I was about to say that. I don't think you can purchase tickets directly at the airport no more unless you already booked on a flight.
BWI you can, and I've been to BWI. Well, that was last year before last too. So things does change. So what's the verdict?
American flights go to American Airlines and check with them.
Okay, but other than that, nobody sells tickets from here?
I don't know about that for a fact.
Okay.
But I do know
Sound like Joey Lee.
American offers services.
It does sound like Joey Lee.
Okay.
And I would check with them and see what they say. If not, download the American Airlines app.
Yeah, that sound like Joey Lee.
I just don't want to pay that service fee.
Yeah, there's
It's a
no
bit-
service fee if you go through the.
He got a brother in aviation.
There's no service fee.
All right. Thank you.
Say thank you, Joey Lee. Turn back and say thank you, Joey Lee. Oh, she ain't here.
Was that Joey Lee? They said it sounded like Joey Lee.
No, that wasn't good. No, that was one of the information guys here.
It sounded just like Joey Lee.
And what did he say? He said that nobody. You
Nah,
gotta
he said
download
go
the
up to American and
Airlines
see.
app.
That
Said
was just
download the app, but yeah.
Yeah, they say if you go directly, you want to pay a service fee. But if you go through anything else, there's a $30, $50, $60 service fee. That's why the bill is so damn high.
Yeah, they stopped that because that's one less thing they got to pay people for. So that way they can charge less. They can pay people less because they don't got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they won't let you do it no more at the airport. You know.
Nah, they won't.
It's like
Nah,
they're
not-
forcing. It's like they're forcing you to pay a service
Pay
fee.
the higher rate.
Yeah, because that's the reason. That's the only way that these other places stay in business.
That's what you call a monopoly, man.
Wow.
But it also makes it so that they don't have to pay people more. So they don't have to train people on how to do that. They don't have to have that in their system. They don't have to do that as a part of their job title, so they can pay them less.
And
You know
that
what
was
I'm saying?
United. That was United that I went to.
But
The
they
first
told you
one
to
where
go
I
down
went
to
to, United
America.
don't. That was
see you got-
United.
You got your Kill Bill sweatsuit on.
Who?
You.
I know. I just got my black and gold on. That's them Steelers.
Nah, I just see the goals. It looked like the sweatsuit from Kill Bill that she was wearing when she went to kill all
Said
them
that's,
people.
that's the Baltimore Steelers.
She was on her
She
motorcycle.
got the Baltimore Steelers on.
New England Steelers. Don't worry.
New England
He's
Steelers.
trying to get on an airplane with a fucking saber and shit, right? Yeah. Check that.
That's United. Delta.
She
I
said
can't
go
believe
to
she went all the way
America.
there just to try.
I heard her, but I'm reading. I'm trying to read also.
So, and if you get to Spirit, but he don't know about Spirit Counter.
I don't think Spirit leaves out of DCA. That would be South. That would be Southwest. Spirit is basically out of BWI.
I'll be scared to do that.
Unless they change it since I used to work out here. Unless they change it since then.
Who is JetBlue? I see them say JetBlue. but didn't
JetBlue is out
somebody-
of JetBlue is out of Dulles. No, yeah, they run out of here too. JetBlue run out of here.
We got JetBlue there. Yeah.
Out of DCA. JetBlue is out of DCA.
American Delta,
Oh, they done
JetBlue,
put a Ben's
Alaska.
chili. They done put a Ben's chili bowl out here since I've been out here.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ben's
it's a
Chili
Ben's Chili
Bowls
Bowl.
at the airport.
Oh
Yeah, they got a Ben's Chili Bowl, a sushi bar.
25% more on the price though. It's 25% more at that Ben's Chili Bowl than it is at any other one.
Yeah, because I'm looking for
No, I just
You said it's 25% more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Six Flags. So you go there and everything.
Airport restaurants are allowed to charge 25% more than outside restaurants.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see where I can purchase the ticket.
It's called an automatic
Okay, let
gratuity.
me see what the price is. JetBlue do sell tickets from here.
Okay.
Let's see what they got here.
Only in America.
Tell her you want to fly to Missouri.
No, we're going to LA.
Come on now, Lee.
He's on a mission.
That's right.
I'm just I'm
Las Vegas.
I'm window
Are
shopping.
you looking for Las Vegas tickets?
Yes.
Fucking JetBlue ain't going to Las Vegas. You got to go like Southwest. JetBlue is all the expensive stuff. You got to be going somewhere big with JetBlue.
I thought JetBlue was cheap.
No, JetBlue is international too.
Nah, JetBlue is upscale. It's like,
Yeah, this is it goes international, so it might be a little pricey to go there, but there's still gonna be a layover somewhere.
It says I can leave right now, $254.
Huh?
If I leave Monday, this is January 6th. Sorry, this is a while. I'm sorry, I got the wrong date. Hold on. I can't believe y'all got me interested in this shit now.
Hold on,
Go
for
back
a
to how I was going.
You said right here? Oh, okay, that's where I was. You pointed. I'm like, well, he pointed. I'm like, would I come over there?
When you going from Reese?
Well, she's at national. She's at.
I know, but what date? What date?
December the 5th.
But when are you coming back?
The 8th, the 5th to the 8th.
You gonna leave on the 5th? Shouldn't you leave on the 4th?
No, leave on the 5th. The show.
Oh, the 5th is right. You're right. I got you.
Thursday. Leave on Thursday.
I don't want to see what her prices are. God damn! You don't want to see this price.
What that price say?
Huh?
For JetBlue, what it say?
$819.
How much?
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of line right now.
$819.
800. Well, let's see what they say at the counter.
You said I'm going to get out of line.
Don't get out of line. Let's see what they say.
Well, JetBlue is expensive. I'm sure you can get it at like Southwest.
But I mean, we're comparing because I was told that you go to the counter, it's cheaper than either online or on the phone.
I'm sure.
So
Yeah, because you don't have to pay that. You don't have to pay that service fee.
No, I want to see just how much.
I'm out here doing reconnaissance. I'm out here doing that traveling reconnaissance.
That's the cheapest flight is $819. The cheapest one.
And that's one way?
No, that's round trip.
It's a round trip.
Does that include the hotel?
Nah.
Do I get to fly the fucking plane?
Nah, but JetBlue got nicer seats. JetBlue don't got no shitty seats. It ain't like Spirit. JetBlue, all the seats are business and nice. And got TVs and shit. JetBlue is, like I said, it's a premier. It's not garbage.
Well, flying out of Reagan anyway is expensive. I mean, I worked out here for a few years, so I know it's expensive.
See, JetBlue includes everything.
Everybody wants to fly out of Reagan.
So with JetBlue, you get Wi-Fi, you get to pick your seat, each seat has its own power USB. You get live TV on JetBlue already
Josh
included.
Preston said it's $819 for two people. That's for one.
That's for one.
That's
for on
one.
JetBlue though. If you go to
That's for one,
Southwest,
Josh.
Southwest is something. I better be way less, like 200 or 300.
Josh says that two people? You can do two people. One person, that's a lot.
Flight to Vegas on Southwest.
Are you going to try to choose? When I look, A flight
Southwest
to
ain't too
Vegas
good.
one way for one person was $629.
I seen
Yes,
one. Should have got
737.
that 50. That one flight was $58.
All right, hold on.
Now it done went up.
Southwest, it was 600.
Oh,
That's why I
Southwest.
said Southwest. And when I went to Vegas before, it's
Flights to
always been
Vegas
on
on
Southwest.
Spirit. All right, Spirit's at $407. Yeah, that's what you need to go talk to them.
Yeah.
Spirit is, but is that
Round
the cheap?
trip.
But that's what it say online. But I want to know what it say at the counter.
And how many? 400 and how much? And
Mine with
Spirit.
mine with the baggage and everything was like 420 something.
You better take a
And that
carry
was a
on.
round trip.
Yeah, for real.
He did a round trip for one.
For the fifth to the 8th.
I'm gaining weight. My face is just as fat.
Don't worry, girl. You look good, girl. I don't
Man,
care what they
stop.
say about you.
Come on, girl, quit that. Quit that.
Know
Quit
what
that,
I'm saying?
little boy. Come
Over
on, little
there,
boy.
your face
Come on down, little boy. Quit.
look juicy.
Little boy with the big head. Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Over there looking like a yellow daffodil.
Okay, the
And
light
you
of my
look like
life.
you look like a that I'm not gonna say it.
It's all
A
right.
light skinned milk dud.
It's all right. Don't worry. I'm patient.
Yeah, you gonna be one.
So what they? So we're
still
we're
in
at
the line.
counter at you still at United, right?
What was we talking about before we went down this rabbit hole?
JetBlue. Okay, JetBlue at the counter.
Man.
And
United already told me they don't sell tickets.
they don't
You
sell
gotta
tickets
get
at
their
the
shit
counter.
online.
And let's see what JetBlue say.
Let's see what JetBlue say. How you doing? Hello. I am doing an inquiry on a flight from here to Vegas. Landed in Harry Reid Airport in Las Vegas on December 5th through the 8th. And how are you today? Don't know yet. Yes, ma'am.
One person?
Yeah.
773.
Is there a discount for two?
$1 million.
He said one person. I thought they was giving a 2-for-1 discount or something. Yeah.
Different fare policy.
Lady said, no.
Okay, yeah, I got it. SK is starting both. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Is that included?
Hey, y'all want to hear something funny? She ain't doing nothing but going on going on Priceline.com.
What's the price?
I'm looking around. That's the
All she
kicker.
doing is going on Priceline. She gonna give you the same price that's on the damn thing. She just searching on the internet too.
She matching up the same me, matching up. We co-workers at this point.
I don't know why y'all be speaking negativity into the atmosphere around my ears. I don't like that.
That's
I
what she
understand.
doing.
I understand reality, but y'all just see when you speak negativity, it just shows that how much people just hate that you might get a better deal than they got. Stop it. Shut the hell up.
I'm not hating. I ain't going to Vegas. What I care? I'm just telling you what she doing. She gonna turn the screen around. It's gonna say Expedia.
Like when I do yeah, that's how doing it.
She muted us. Man, I wanted to hear all that shit. She's gonna say $1 gajillion. All right, we're gonna go back to Reese forgiving her stepfather when she shouldn't have.
It wasn't my stepfather. Well, I think I should have. It wasn't my stepfather.
Your mother's step boyfriend.
You know, because most of them.
They was together.
We spoke her up. There goes Shaquan. They was looking for you, girl.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's up? What's up?
How y'all been? What's going on?
Not much.
Hey, Shaquan. Hey, Shaquan. I like that run you did. You know, that Philadelphia Eagles run you did. Just went to the house, Shaquan.
Yeah, you know, I go hard. I try my best.
Good to see you, girl.
It's nice to see you guys.
But
Yeah.
I did while he's looking to scouting the ticket prices, I did forgive him. I forgave him actually a long time ago, but it was never said. Then he actually came back and told me that he was sorry. And that's why it was you know, and everybody's like, I wouldn't have said this, you did this, you did that. And I remember when he died, my mother called me first. Me and Misha tell you, we're out at the Costco's in Virginia. That was my first time going there because she was like, oh, they got a hot dog and this for the, you know. So I'm in Costco's looking for ink for my printer at the time, and we up there at the hot dog counter. Oh, I never had this big old giant hot dog. You know, it was like, ooh, we fat girls, free food frenzy. We found some good stuff for cheap. So we was going to get the yogurt and the hot dog. And she was like, hey, get a slice of pizza. So yeah, we up there at the Costco's in Virginia. And my mother called me, frantic, talk about he fell out of bed, and we like, hang up with us, call 911. I said, Misha, we can't get the hot dog. We had put everything, stopped everything, and went straight to my mama's house. I actually met them at the hospital. They had her do CPR and everything, but he was already gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So my mom, and this is no lie, if I'm lying, Misha tell you. I said, well, where is my sisters, right? She said, oh, they had a cookout. And I'm like, so why didn't you call them? I would think that you call all your children, right? I didn't want to bother them because they had a cookout. I felt some kind of way there, but the onus was not with that man. It was with the woman. It was with my mom. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow. It was just like a wow moment. All I can say is life is stranger than fiction. That's all I can say, and a lot of stuff. But I ain't gonna say too much. But if you want to get a little inkling or what's inside my mind and the way I be writing, this is what you do.
There it is.
You read this book, Shades of Blue. It gives you a little brief synapse. It gives you a little inkling. Once you read, you get into it. You know, you read and you get into it. You be like, maybe it's true, maybe it's not true, but only the author know what it is. But this is where the base of the stories come from, out of real life. Like you could write a story about going to Kings Dominion. It comes from the fact that you probably been to Kings Dominion and you know what Kings Dominion got and has to offer. You know, but that's how life is, right?
Right.
That's what it is. And I don't think that I'm stupid for forgiving him. I think I'm blessed because I think God blessed me to give me that kind of heart. To have compassion. And I'm thankful for that.
Only one died for all sin, and that is Jesus Christ. Only one died for all sin. That's Jesus Christ.
Well, I didn't forgive him, and I'm still good. So
that anger, I'm not going to carry that.
That's all I got to say about that.
I'm not carrying that anger.
Sometimes you got to tell God, it's all right. I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Reese. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? When I was a kid, you know what I mean? I was, you know what I mean, abused by my stepfather and all that messing up. But I learned to forgive him, but I never face to face had the you know what I mean, the one-on-one and he's dying. Like when I went to visit my mom and everything over the weekend, they're not together anymore, but you know what I mean, he comes and brings his kids from, you know what I mean, the one he, you know, cheated with or whatever like that. No, my mom, she's still, you know what I mean, let them come over to the house, and she watches them and stuff like that and all. But anyway, he came over. He got Parkinson's, and my sisters and everything, they came and they was bringing their kids, whatever. That was the first time that he's seen my one sister's daughter or whatever, and she was like, "Here you go," and he was like, "No, get him, get it," because he was scared he was going to drop him because he got Parkinson's and everything on. Where it was a weird sight because I'm used to the big, strong, scary stepfather to now like you can
the weak man
barely hold anything or whatever like that and all. And this is crazy. This was brought up because I was thinking last night at work and everything. I was like, I had this conversation with my mom, and she was like, "Yeah, he's getting ready to die, and this is this, and he's already writing, starting over the house to, my sisters and everything. I'll forget the wife. She don't know it yet, but yeah, everything's going to my sisters and stuff. And there's a part of me was like, I gotta reach out to him and do the one-on-one. I gotta do the one-on-one
because some of that stuff should go to you, right? You're like, wait a minute.
Oh no, I'm not. No, no.
I believe
I'm not worrying about none of that. I'm just talking about just that closure, that closure. You know what I mean? So,
can I say real quick? I'm just saying this. I don't believe that you need closure when the door was never open.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, I never had a good relationship with the person. So therefore, there's no need for closure. We were never good. So that's the joint. What you call it? If God created a hell, He created because some people deserve to go there.
And he's one of the people.
so as far as I'm concerned,
now how old was you again when you met your stepfather, Rodney?
When I first met him, I was 14. When I first met him, already.
Okay, 14.
Yeah, and you got to remember.
So you was basically already grown. You was basically already
here's
grown.
the thing. Y'all got to remember that my father died when I was 11, and my father died suddenly, and I loved my father. So there was not going to be another nigga. That shit was never happening. You know what I'm saying?
He was the baby of the family, right?
Yeah. So the fact he came in and tried to, he didn't even try to be my father, but he tried to discipline me or be, like he could tell me what the fuck to do. At this point, I'm a grown ass man. Like, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying?
Well.
So, no, but you gotta understand. So my father died at 11. My mother suffered from lupus. And when my father died, they ended up because they didn't understand lupus. You're talking about back in now it's the 80s.
A lot of people don't even know what lupus is.
Yeah, they didn't understand lupus. They put her in a psychiatric ward. They figured she was losing her mind because my father passed. So they put her in a psychiatric ward. So I didn't get my mother back until I was about 14. So from 11 to 14, I was on my own. You know what I'm saying? And I lived and did my own shit. My brothers.
Your brothers.
Yeah, my brothers. So, when my mom came back and then she met him, she said when they got married, she was like, all right, well, I want you to come live with me. So I then went back and lived with my mother, but me and him never got along, and but I told him that shit before they got married. I was like, nigga, you'll never be my dad. Like, let's get that shit straight right now. Like, it ain't gonna happen. Like, as long as you treat my mother good, we good. But then, for me, if he even raised his voice in anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything, it was on and popping for me. I was ready to jump across the table. I look like what you call it or what you got, you walk over here, but you're gonna be limping back, motherfucker. I was like that. Yeah, I was on that joint. I was on the joint at all times, ready to fight his ass. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it was never a friendship. But it was not, like I said, it was for him, but he was a dick anyway. So.
But did he ever put his hands on you, Rodney? Did he ever try to discipline you, Rodney?
Nah, because he was still walking after that, so of course not.
Okay, no. so David, did your stepfather put his hands on you? How old were you when he came into your life?
But I was 3 when we moved in with him.
Okay, so you had him since he was a baby. Since you was the
Yeah.
baby. And then your mom had kids with him.
Yeah, she had
Oh.
three others. Yeah,
But you was the oldest and always getting blamed for everything.
yeah.
Don't ad lib for him.
No, I mean, I can feel it. You know, I'm not ad-libbing. I'm sorry.
Let the man tell his old pain. He might need to get it out.
Well, I can relate to what Rodney was saying. So my father was murdered in front of me when I was 10 years old.
Damien. We're not finished with David. So my question to David was, did you get physically abused?
Yeah, I was beat 2x4. I got beat with I got beat with a whole lot of things. One time I was beat with a mop to where it broke in two, and he used like it was drumsticks, and my jump I was looking like the Elephant Man, and I was told, don't you go to school, you better not go to school tomorrow either. And I went to school, then social service got involved, and me and my brothers and sisters, we got sent. Well, I got sent to a boys' home. They got sent to foster junk, and then later on, his mom fought in court, so she ended up getting custody of all of us. And I mean, yeah, it was a whole lot.
Yeah, court has been called for me the same. The physical abuse. It's different when you're a child and you get physical abuse, because it's like we don't have no say so, and then sometimes the adults don't listen to what we're trying to say, especially if we got the other siblings lying and everything's confused. It's like, you know, Rodney's situation. You was different, Rodney. You had that nigga scared of you. That dude was scared of you, Rodney. Scared of us. These people trying to beat the fuck up.
If that nigga fought it wrong, I was whooping his ass.
Exactly. We children.
I was on one. I was on a million. Don't worry about it. That's what I said. I said that though. That's what I said in the beginning. But I said it was me. I said it was me just as much as it was him. You know, fuck that. I was like, shit.
And a lot of people blame my mom or whatever, but what the people don't understand, he was an elder in the church. So every time she tried to leave, they would, they would be like, that's if you get with somebody else,
but did your mom try to leave? Did she try to leave? My mom did try to leave.
She stuck with him. She stuck with him for 38 years. Yeah.
It sounds like she didn't try to leave, because that's a long time.
Wow, this is deep.
It took the third kid on her to make her finally leave. Wow. Like I said, and he was an elder of a church.
Well, I can definitely relate to Rodney and Green.
Where was your biological dad?
He was in and out of prison.
Is your biological dad living now?
Yeah.
Do you ever see or talk to him?
Yeah. A lot of them jokes. I talk about him is true. Like he's definitely a character.
Yeah. So was my father, and my father is living too. You know, the one that abused me, he's gone. He's gone in the dirt. And
and then, like I said, there's a part of me that wants to have that one-on-one with him. I'm not even gonna lie. There's a part of me that is glad he's going through what he's going through, but then there's that other part of me just like that's still a human being, and that this is this.
Yeah,
and
feel the pain.
Man, fuck that. He beat you with a 2x4. Let that nigga burn in hell.
Man. Yeah, I still got marks on my body and whatever from some of the junk.
Like it's forgiveness.
I'm 47 years old.
You, David. Everybody deal with
I don't need to forgive you. I don't need to. Maybe I got issues. You know what? Let me go talk to my therapist.
But that's kind of how I got into comedy, because you know what I mean. That's
you write about your pain. You don't let your pain.
Yeah.
You turn it around and you laugh about it. That's how a lot of us start. That's how I start. Woo, years There's a lot of jokes. And when I tell the other jokes with the childhood, I'm gonna do a dark session and just tell the jokes about the abuse and stuff, and we can laugh at it now.
That I want to do that, but it's deep. Can I ask you a question, David?
Yes.
Well, not even ask a question. I think that is so like effective for you because you have to still see your abuser. With me, I disconnected at 17. I'm 44. I've been living on my own since I was 17. So I attacked and ran away, and I've been on my own since I did that. But I think it hurts more because you have to see them. You know, I don't see contact, nothing. So, you know,
I've never seen your abuser since you for 30 years.
Yep, in 30 years. In 30 years, I don't contact nothing. And my abuser was a family member. So I never contacted them again. No contact. I don't go to no family events, nothing.
And you're okay with it though, right?
I'm okay with no contact. I can't be around, especially as an adult, because it's deep. And the type of things that I had to go through is the type of things that as an adult, if you are even in sight of that person, you might end up doing life for murder. So I would prefer to just isolate myself.
Yep. But my abusers did. So me and my sisters, we don't have to worry about that part. But all of what's me, two of us are in counseling and therapy and everything because of the stuff that happened when we was kids. So
All
right, Damien, your turn.
Dang.
Well, like I was saying, I can really relate to Rodney and Green in a couple of different ways. Number one, my father was murdered in front of me when I was 10. And then my mother had no choice because me and my little brother were just such fucking hellions at that age. You know, she put us in military school at Glenwood School for Boys. So I had house parents. I had to march to mess hall. I had 187 brothers on that campus. And that lasted from the time I was.
Damien, I'm trying to get some clarity. Yeah. You said that at the time when your dad died, you had a little brother?
Yeah, Ryan, my younger brother, Ryan.
So you and Ryan got the same mom and dad?
Yes. But my mom's got 4 babies. So Gary Gamble was her first husband when she was 19. Anyway, so I had to grow up in an environment that was very, very structured, and I only saw my mom on the weekends. Then I know that people deal with grief in different ways, and I know that I had abandonment issues from the beginning. You know, my dad was my fucking hero, even though he was a convict and everyone fucking hated him, but he loved me. I was his king, his prince. And, you know, when that got taken away from me, man, I just stopped caring about any other adult, including my mother. But I know why my mother put me in military school, because I wasn't going to fucking listen to anyone. You know, you just took the root from the tree. And so I understand what that loss is like. Also, when I was 27 years old, when my mother came to me and my half brother Garrison and my little brother Ryan, and she said that she can't do this anymore. And she asked for permission to commit suicide, and me and my little brother and my older half brother, we gave her permission because we didn't like to see how sick she was.
Where was your sister?
My sister Paige is a complete fucking cunt. No, she's a professor of psychology at Oklahoma State University, and she's a fucking whack job. I can't stand my older sister. No, you don't even bring her name into my mouth.
Damien, listen to what Molly's saying.
Did your stepfather ever abuse you? That's what's funny, man. I'm talking about.
Oh, wait a minute. My dad used to whoop the shit out of us. But it wasn't. I mean,
no, your stepdad.
It was kind of normal, you know.
You said
right,
your
but
mom
not like
got married
no. It was my stepfathers. And I had more than one. It was my stepfathers as I was growing up that, again, I only saw them on the weekends too. But when they tried to get in my face, I wasn't going to fucking tolerate that shit. And I had one guy who was a fucking heroin junkie. He put a 2x4 on my chest, put me into the bathtub, and forced me to watch him shoot mainline heroin right into his carotid artery as he spit on me and pissed in my face. So the next, I mean, he was out because it was heroin. I beat the fucking monkey shit out of him with a tire iron. So he never came back. And that was the fucking, it was gross.
Did that before he pissed
I was
on
15
you.
fucking years old.
And where was your older brother? You had your older brother. Where was these? You and your younger brother.
My older brother went off to go live with his biological father in Utah.
And your younger brother, where was he?
He was in military school with me. We never left each other. We had.
So the R. Kelly that pissed on
did you forgive him or no?
Right.
That's
Fuck
my
yeah, I
question.
forgave him.
You forgave him after he pissed
I
on you?
forgave him.
Yes.
I'll tell you why. No, that's a good question. And I'll tell you the reason why I forgave him. Because anyone who can even think about doing something like that to a child is sick. And I don't have that sickness. I could never do that to a child.
Hey, man, you're blessed, though, dude. I would never forgive him. Somebody piss on me, we enemies on sight for life.
No, hey, wait a minute. I didn't say we weren't enemies. I said I forgave him.
I mean, got in his mouth and everything.
On sight.
Yeah, probably in my eyes. I don't know.
On sight. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just different. God, you know, me and God got a different relationship. He told me I ain't got to forgive these niggas. Forgiveness is between them and God.
God
It
for me
got
is
nothing
good,
to do with me.
orderly direction. Good, orderly direction. That's God.
Hey, funny
Good,
man.
orderly direction.
So he held you underwater with the 2x4 while peeing on you.
No, there was no water in the tub.
No water. No water.
No, the only water was the piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's traumatic.
That's
Damn, I thought
What's traumatic is you forgave him. Fuck that.
Any person can think of doing that to a child. You know, needs to be buried under the prison, of course.
That's what I'm saying. They got a
forgive 'em
special place. I don't understand why y'all can't accept that. They got a special place in hell for these people. Like, let them go there. Why the fuck you gonna forgive them first? I wouldn't
That's
forgive
why I don't
shit.
have to. That's why I don't have to worry about it. I can forgive him.
I wouldn't forgive at all. I'd be like, nah, I want you down there. I want you down there with all gratification that I did not forgive you at all. I want you to stay in hell and be down there and be like, damn, I should apologize or whatever. Fuck that. No, hell no.
But also growing up, Rodney, what it also taught me is this: if I ever knew or heard of or seen any guy doing anything like that to a child, biological or stepfather or whatever, I was the first motherfucker to jump in and say, you ain't doing that right now in front of me, man. You do that in your own time. You go beat that child in your house. Do not fucking do that shit around me. I will fuck you up.
Yeah, I'm like that.
I'm like that too.
I'm like that as long as the kid, unless the kid deserves it. Now, don't get me wrong. If the nigga deserves an ass whooping, I'm gonna be like, I'm the first one to hand the belt. I'm the first one to take my belt off and hand it over to him. So I mean, it's a difference between abuse and discipline.
Yeah,
there is a difference. Yeah, so if the child needs discipline, I'm the first to hand the belt. But abuse is something totally different that I don't support or whatever. But but I also don't support forgiveness either. Fuck that. Like shit, you do some shit like that.
Where do the men be at though in the family? Like I understand some people father passed, like Dame, but like that's your stepfather. Like my child will have a stepfather. Like if he touch her, I'm over there in 0.5 seconds. Like my brothers, everybody is like, where do the fathers be at? Can I be hearing these stories and they be like, yeah, when my stepfather beat my ass, I'd be like, damn, dude.
Wait a minute. David said that his father in and out of jail My
No,
father
that's
was.
why I said for the fathers who may not be there or the ones who dead, I understand. But for the ones who still have a father that's around somewhere, like what the hell do they be
My
doing?
real father's still around.
Like why the hell he ain't come over there and beat the
He was
shit
too
out of him?
busy doing it. Let me tell you what's so fucked up. And I'm gonna say it on national television. I don't care if both sides of the family get mad at me. This is
Oh, I'm about to mute her.
this
Let
is-
me mute her right now. Let me go ahead.
Let her say what she got to say. You gonna say it in the book
Boy,
anyway.
that
You can hear it now or wait for the book. Go ahead, Reese. I'm listening.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna say it. I was
Shades of red.
Yeah, that's what I would have. Shades of red. If I was to write,
Damien need to write a book called Shades of Yellow.
You asked me what a father was, and I'm about to tell you what a father was.
Yeah,
You getting abused across the fucking street.
Well, depending on the
You know what
kidneys, it could be white.
My father lived in Forest Creek, and we lived in Merlin Gardens. How far is that from each other, Rodney?
Hold on, Forest Street, right now, right down the street.
It's right there in the same cul-de-sac, right off of Walters Lane. I didn't know my daddy lived there. They wouldn't tell me because they said that he got a family. It's like a fucking secret. Why? But that's fucked
Lord.
up. Anyway, that's in the book. It's in the book. Now, I done told a little bit of truth. That's in the book. Oh, that's fucked up. So sometimes your daddy could be right there. Not giving
but to go back to Marley's story.
He don't care if he don't know. That's different if he don't know.
Yeah, but to go back to what you were saying real quick. Marley, there's millions. You gotta understand. There's millions of stories of good step parents and good fathers. We hear these stories because these are the outliers. You know what I'm saying? Like we hear the outline stories of like I don't got nothing to say about I don't got nothing to say about my stepfather beating me or my father because my father spanked me twice in my life, and after that I went to my mother and told her to spank me before that nigga got home. I was like, fuck that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm good, dog. I brought the belt to my mom. I was like, oh hell, she'd be like, wait till your father get home. Oh no, we ain't. You gonna go ahead and beat my ass now. You gonna get that shit over with. You know what I'm saying? So it's good stories like that, but those stories don't catch no light. That ain't nothing important. You know what I'm saying? I was a smart nigga. I knew to make sure that I beat my ass before that nigga get home. You know what I'm saying?
You beating your ass and your daddy still come home and whoop your ass. So that don't work.
Man, it's all good. I knew if my mom beat my ass, she would not let my dad.
After Mama got in his ass, I don't think his mama would be tricking on him after that.
Yeah, after she beat my ass, she wouldn't let him come home and beat my ass too.
Well, my Uncle
she wouldn't even tell him.
My Uncle Junior wished that would have happened because my grandmother beat his ass and beat him good. Then when my grandfather came home, found out what he did, he beat him too. So my aunt and uncle tell me the story about that. He had to get ass whoopings every day. Do you know people like that? They get a whooping every day.
Paul Baker.
That's that parents, but they're biological parents. Do you know people that's that damn bad that do something every day? Right?
Paul Baker, my nephew. I can say his name out loud. If you know him in the streets, you know him. It's that simple. And I say it out loud to him. And if he was on here, he'd be like, "Yep, exactly what happened." Yeah,
got a whooping every day.
Man, I used to punish that nigga. I was his babysitter. I used to punish him as soon as he walked through the door, just to remind him that he would get punished. It's that simple. As soon as he walked through the door, I tell him to hit the corner, and he'd be like, "I ain't done nothing yet." I said, "But I know you thinking about something. Sit your ass in that corner."
I ain't done nothing yet.
Sit your ass in the corner.
Can I say something though? You see how we all went through a situation with our lives, and statistically, we should not be where we are today. Statistically, I'm supposed to not even have a GED with 7 kids by 21 men. We all grew up.
7 kids by 21 men.
Think about the statistics.
Let me do my math. Hold on.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Repeat. Say that again.
Nah, that math wasn't mathing. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay, listen. Now let me math it again so you can get it. I said like this. Statistically, we're not supposed to be where we are. Like when you think about the statistics of a young girl from Cypress Projects in Brooklyn, that mother was on drugs, that dated multiple men. Do you think she's going to grow up to get 2 college degrees and live a life and take care of her own children? No, statistically, girls like that, they grow up and they become generational project parents. So when you go through those things and it makes you stronger when you grow up, that's where the blessing comes in at. We're better than the generation before us. Our children came out better, and I'm sure they never went through any of the things that we went through. So at the end of the day, we won.
No, I got you. All right, the first time you said 7 kids with 21 men.
Yes,
that's what
I
got
said
lost.
7
Like,
kids
what?
with 38 men, because you know some girls they sit up there, they got 8 kids, but 19 men think they their father. I mean, I'm from the hood. That's what it was.
Ooh, man.
Right,
All
right.
That's some new math. I'm glad I never got nothing. That's so
That's
good.
how the math got it.
38 men.
Going to 3 different men like you the father, you the father, you the father. So,
You're right. She always get better though, Siobhan.
My daughter Zoe's got 4 kids from 5 different baby daddies. That's what she's collecting child support on anyway.
How is she collecting child support for 5? The courts let her do that?
He already
I
remember he
don't
said
know
he
how
said
she fucking got the hustle. There's 2 guys that don't know, so they're like, I'll tax you both.
They gonna let her do that.
Damn it! I asked you the same question. You said it was a
Child
joke.
support.
Calm down.
Last time it was
Yeah,
a
she
joke,
got 4 kids and she's collecting child support on 5 baby daddies. I don't know how she did it. She's fucking slick as shit, man. That's my daughter. She's smart, man.
Genius.
Or
got that shit on lock.
That's me. That's not smart.
You said you got that joke from a comedian or whatever.
Or
no, because I asked you that, and you was like, "Calm down, Green. I got that joke from some comedian or something."
Yeah.
So you lying again, Damien.
Repeating jokes, other people's jokes and stuff like.
Yeah, because rotating comedy. Come on now.
It's actually my daughter Zoe's got 4 kids. And my joke is that she's collecting child support from 5 different baby daddies. That's not true. It's a joke.
If she's not, then why put that on her? Because the second I see her, you have to say, "Hey, this is my daughter." Oh, you're the one with the child support. That's the first thing I'm looking.
Absolutely.
So why put that on her? Why
Mama.
lie on her? That's not.
And you
Thank you, Mama. Where Mama at? She's not.
Damien,
Mama.
you gotta know.
My daughter
say
I
want to say this, Damien. Everything isn't joking. We're serious. When you said yesterday you thought this was a comedy show, we talk about serious stuff.
Right.
Shaquan is not talking like a comedian. She's talking like it's serious. David's talking serious. We're talking about serious stuff.
Comedy is serious. Comedy is serious to me.
You're telling a story, and we're listening and thinking it's true.
all right, let's keep it moving. I mean, if you listen to anything he says and think it's true, then apparently you have.
No, we knew it wasn't true because he said the same thing a couple episodes ago.
Right.
And I was like, how was that possible? And you were like, calm down, Green. It's just a joke.
Yeah.
So now he was saying it was a real story. That's the only thing I was saying.
I got you.
Liar, plants for hire.
Plants for hire.
Plants on fire.
It was a joke.
Your pants and your flip flops.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Connie.
Shaquan just spit. Shaquan just almost spit something up. Shit.
Where Mama at?
Mama. Yeah, Shaquan acting like she gotta go piss.
Over there, she fighting something.
Hey, yo.
Shaquan,
y'all
wait a
got...
minute. Unmute your mic, Shaquan. What you say?
Oh, that's right. Y'all got what you call it tonight.
Unmute your mic. What you say?
Trey, stupid ass, go say liar, pants for hire, and I spit my fucking coffee all over
That was Trey. That was Trey. Trey said that.
Pants on fire, Patrick.
I spit coffee all over my computer.
That's not good. I hope the computer was closed.
Before Mama do show up, I think y'all got Brenda's show tonight, right? Brenda's show tonight?
I don't know.
No, this referrals. It's whole new people.
Well, if y'all want to join me tonight for episode 2 of the Knox at 7:30 tonight, make sure you can shoot me out. Shoot me out a DM and I'll send you the link. But come see episode 2.
Hey, by the way, that's season 1.
Episode 1, I like that.
Robbie,
yeah, come through and support it. You know, a young black man ain't robbing and stealing. He out here making his art. So, you know, 7:30 tonight. I'd love to have y'all join us and watch and give you reviews. We're going to go through episode 1. And this time I'll have the sound on so people can hear it, so people can talk during it. And we're going to talk about it. And then episode 2 premieres tonight at 8:00 on YouTube. You can just put YouTube, put Da Knox, DAKNOX, or you can do Art by Guapo, which is ARTBY GU,
That's
the
Instagram,
number 4.
though, right? That's Instagram.
The number 4. Oh, that's Instagram and the YouTube page. Something like that, maybe. I don't know.
I already subscribed to it. The YouTube page. The other one is for Instagram.
Hey, can
There
we
you
watch the trailers?
Got it.
Can we pull the trailer up off of YouTube real
I can
quick
pull it
to
up.
show it? Because I enjoyed it and let the people see what I saw, what I'm talking about. And it's not long. It's only 11 minutes.
Yes, the black card.
Let y'all know my boy Joy said he got his black card officially. He ain't need it from you. B.
Did he
got
really?
it. Yeah, he got
No,
a real black
I
card.
saw that. I went
real
to
black
talk about that today. That's why I
Oh,
shared it.
He
shit,
started
all
on
right.
it. He said, "Yeah, I got my black card."
That's why I shared it. He said it says MasterCard. I got my
Oh,
black
there you go.
Yeah, if
card.
you don't know what a black card is, people, that's like one of the. That's
Yeah.
one of the worst people having. You gotta
Yeah,
be
but
like,
that's not the
you
real
That's
black.
not
The
what he
real black
said.
card isn't MasterCard.
But that's
I
not what it
told
was,
MasterCard made
saying
black card
about.
too.
It was
Ain't
saying to
be-
get your
Nah,
black
nah.
card
You talking
revoked.
about the black card, the one
Yeah,
where you get
the.
your own. You have to buy. You have to buy over $500,000 a year.
Yeah, you
That
got
joint.
to.
Yeah, that's
You
not
gotta
Master. It's the
fight that
Amex.
All right, my
It's the
bad,
Amex,
Joy.
but the other thing
Hey,
is,
Joy,
yeah,
you
get your
got an
own.
average black card. That still ain't it.
You get your own concierge with that, and they'll do anything as long as it's legal. They'll get you
Look, what
anything
Jordan
as
was
long
trying
as
to
it's
get,
legal.
so he don't
Yeah.
get his black
$5
card
long
revoked.
time.
That was the joke last week.
Yeah, but
Something
I'm
that
good.
would
I'm
get
good.
your black card
I
revoked.
sent it to him.
And he was like, "Where? What would get my black card revoked? Where my black card?"
All right, Woo.
That's good shit. Oh, let me pull this damn thing up. I forgot what I was doing.
Goddamn.
I got distracted trying to see his black card.
The black card.
You know what?
Joey.
That's a
Fucking
racist
black,
joke,
Joey.
by the way. I don't like it.
It is.
What's a racist joke?
The joke about the black card and stuff, how that happened.
What?
What, that you can
You
get your
ain't say
black
that.
card taken away from
You
you?
didn't say that last time. Don't even
Last
Ain't no
time I did
racist
say
joke,
last
man.
week because I had called
Rodney, Rodney gave him his black card. That's
I
why
was the
he's
one
making a
fussing with
joke.
Tommy D because Tommy D said, "What would be something
Racist
that
made
you
it something
say
else, man.
to get your black card
Nah,
revoked?"
on
And
this
he said,
platform, you didn't say that. Over there.
Y'all just
Well,
need to
Tommy
say,
D
go back
can't get a black card. You have to
Yeah, we
actually
talking
be
about
black to
Tommy
have a black card in
No.
reality.
He said, "What would you say?" Tommy D is white. First of all, he don't know what it is
Who
to
was
get a black
Tommy
card
D? We
revoked.
don't know him over here.
Another
Yeah.
comedian. That's
We
where
talking
that's
about
where
Joey.
his stuff.
We talking about Joey Lee, man. Rodney gave him his black card. He had it for like 3 minutes, then he messed up. So we took it back from him. So
Yeah.
he was playing a joke saying he got his black card again.
Black
You
card,
know,
yeah.
I don't think he was trying to be racist. Now
He
Tommy,
wasn't.
I don't know. He might was. I
Tommy
don't know
D.
what
Okay.
Tommy.
David.
And
David.
what-
We don't
what-
know
first
him
of all,
over
David
here.
Green. He
Yeah.
said he saw. Speak on that. What you think?
what happened?
Well,
always trying
on the
to
show,
come
on the show, he was saying, this might sound crazy, but I didn't know what a black card was, and it was
And he
me,
shouldn't.
it was me, Tommy D, and Ouija, and of course, everybody started laughing and stuff, and then Tommy
David's
was
the only
explaining.
black one, by the way.
Tommy and Ouija was explaining what a black card was, and I was like, hello, would you like the opinion from a black person? The only black person on the jump.
Mhm.
Right,
Yeah, so
Where's the racism? I'm waiting.
yeah, I'm looking for the
They
racist
were
part.
saying.
What are you saying?
You always try to make something, but it's not. You always try to make
But
something.
this
But
I'm
it's not.
time
confused.
it
What was the
is.
racist part?
Y'all
Tell me the
reaching,
racist part.
man.
there was no
He
racist part.
said,
Oh,
no,
what
I'm gonna
was
let
racist?
David say it because it wasn't.
Say it, David.
He just said it wasn't.
Yeah, no,
I
there
just
was
go
no.
back and look at the post that he posts, and I replied to that.
Okay.
He
But you
said
asked,
stuff to get black people cars taken. You're saying the word. You meant to say AXD, but you say ASK. And I said, you can't say that because I know a lot of people in the KKK that talk the same way. So he's trying
who
to
do
say
you know
that
in the
if we use
KKK?
proper English,
Nobody.
that'll get our black cars taken away from
Who
us.
do you know in the
KKK.
KKK? Because usually y'all
Damien.
KKK.
who do you know in the KKK that just be talking to you? Just
Damien.
Oh, Dane been telling us. Oh, what you been telling us, Dane?
Y'all got me fucked up, man. I mean, there's no way I'm going to be a part of the KKK. I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish. They hate me worse than black people.
Yeah, they Christians.
No,
Yeah,
that's
he
right.
Jewish.
They playing.
I forgot.
I'm Jewish.
You right
Fuck
about
them
that.
Christians.
Yeah.
All right, what was it? So
Anyway, play the video.
I'm gonna just cut that part out when you say fuck them Christians.
Yeah, we just go edit it.
Nah.
Anyway.
Rodney ain't pulled the video up yet.
oh, it's here. Hold on, I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I'm gonna give him
My
time
bad.
to.
It's here.
You gonna put in full screen?
Yeah.
Still wasn't no racist part though, but you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you didn't
it
because you don't
wasn't.
know it all. You don't know it all.
You
don't know.
asked,
Yes, ma'am.
you
don't know
asked, you asked
what's out
Funny
there.
Man to be your
It's a joke.
advocate.
But I'm telling you,
You
it's
asked
out there for
Funny
you
Man
to
to
read and read
you
for
asked Funny
yourself.
Man to be your
Let me pull up
advocate.
Molly and just start this
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
arguing with me about y'all don't know
And our
something.
party
Tell
was
me
crazy last
what it-
night.
what
Nah,
it
for
is.
real. I'm just waking up.
You're late.
Well, he said
That's
he
the
didn't have
10th time you've been tardy this month.
Shit, he told me he be having that. Having what? That Zah nigga. Hey, Fantasia.
Hey, you all?
Shit crazy out here. That's why I got me some protection. Is it loaded? Hell yeah, it's loaded. What's the point of carrying an empty gun?
You heard about his little business? I just want him to be safe and smart about it, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's meet up tomorrow after school so we can talk about how we gonna handle it. I just wanted to come by and check on you. I most def appreciate that, bro. Nah, for real. That's love. So y'all ready for tonight? Yeah, I'm ready. Same plan, right? I think we should just confront him. This nigga scared. Nah.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Who, me? You think he can take my shit and get away with it? Fuck no. Chill, nigga. I don't make promises. Hey, there you go right there. I know you heard me, nigga.
Yeah, well, I went to my back to I told him.
Oh yeah, so tonight 7:30, 8 o'clock is the premiere. To me, the trailer doesn't give it justice. It's really really good. Check it out.
1 is dope.
The 11
Season 1
minutes.
is dope.
Episode 1 is good according to Damien, but you know, is great. So, you know, like I said, it's a young black man doing his thing, creating his own art. And like I said, once you see the season 1, you really understand what's going on. But it's funny, it's new, it's interesting. So you got 3 episodes coming out. This will be episode 2, and then he's got season 2. He said will be out in January. So, you know, it's a great thing that we should support, and you know, just support my brother by clicking the views. He got 500 views. I need him by 1,000 by next week. So let's you know, if you're talking to people, get them out there, let them know.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question, Beast. So this is your brother?
The young man? No, he's actually one of my best friends. He's a co-host on the show.
Listen, are y'all looking for any female cartoonists? I want parts. Put me in there. I want parts.
Yeah. You got a line. I already told him I'm mad I wasn't in it. So yeah, I got. But he's you know, as he grows and things like that. You know, season 2's he's already written and started season 2. So as it grows and stuff like that, I'm sure we'll be able to talk to him about more cameos and having people in there. You know what I'm saying? So you know, but it starts. He'll be on the show tonight. So come through, show your face, show your support, watch the episode, and you know, let's have some fun. So that's definitely the way to get in, because you know, right now it's the ground floor. So I think it's something that great.
Is this like an adult cartoon, or is this
it's
It's like the Boondocks.
It's adult.
Okay.
Yeah, it's adult matter. Yeah.
Boondocks.
Okay.
And I've been years. So yeah.
Yeah, they drinking a Slurpee, and the first thing he asked him, "What flavor you get?" That nigga said, "Your mama."
Your mama. I was like, no,
Mama.
Cherry.
I was like, if that don't sound like me and my friends in high school sitting in front of the sitting in front of the 7-Eleven. So you know, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, Kenneth, if I see somebody else from this show on one of your movies and it ain't me, it's gonna be a goddamn problem. I'm gonna let you know that now. Kenneth gonna say, Shaquan, I got a role for you in my movie.
I know, and then he bypassed
That's some
me,
bullshit.
too.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. I wish the nigga would.
I'm trying to expand my
Yeah, I just told you. Hey, Kenneth, you just heard I don't
No
forgive
more
niggas,
distance on
Kenneth.
Kenny.
Yeah, you just heard I don't forgive niggas, Kenneth. Let me find out Shaquan in one of your movies and I ain't in that John. It's gonna be a goddamn problem.
Ditto, and I do forgive, but that goes ditto for me too, Kenny.
Yeah, don't be over here giving out invites.
How long have I been
It's
telling
so
Kenny write me a
disrespectful.
script? It's been
Man,
2
that's some
years.
bullshit. So disrespectful. Like we don't even exist. Shaquan, I got you. Shaquan is married, Kenneth. Leave her the fuck alone, man. Married.
You don't even know
Happily
Shaquan.
married.
One of them.
Rodney, you don't even know Shaquan.
Yeah.
Don't do me like that. We family, y'all.
She ain't do no additions or nothing, man.
Some bullshit.
Exactly.
Kenneth, fuck around. We'll let us find Shaquan in there, Joe. You gonna get your ass jumped in that theater. Shit. Better stop fucking around.
I don't think you want the roles that he got set for Shaquan.
It don't matter. It was,
He's some one of them black
We got
couch type movies, and
hold
at the
on. We gotta
bottom
make
it
sure what
says
the movie
she
is.
thinks she's
Yeah.
getting a job, but she's not.
Yeah, he got that couch. He got that casting couch. That's what you talking
The
about?
casting couch.
Yeah, the casting couch. Okay. Now, that's different. That's different.
Yeah.
So you good?
The
Yeah,
blue
you good.
website.
Yeah, if that was Funny Man, then I'd be like, nah, I'm good. But Kenneth, I thought I could. Yeah, Funny Man. He told me that Shaquan was going to be in a role. I'd be like, yeah, damn, hold on, let me pay up my Pornhub.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Edit out Pornhub. XXNX.
You know,
he know where to find it.
Yeah, Funny Man got his own site.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's all good. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, tonight, you know, and if you didn't watch yesterday's episode of Dad Mentality, I got real personal on that episode, and you know,
What you do when you say you got real problem?
You just pee all in the bathtub.
buddy,
Y'all talk about rated X movies. Y'all do know I am not skinty. I am thickness.
Okay.
What's
That part,
putting
no.
a rated X movie, y'all?
That part.
L.A. John Preston said, Kenny's gonna have you in the sea get beat on in the bathtub. That's fucked up. But anyway, yeah, watch the joint. Got a little person, you know, it was a good episode. I'm proud of it. So, you know, check out Dad Mentality also. So, there we go. I did my stuff before Mama came on because hopefully Mama coming soon.
But you said you got a little person. I want to know what you got a person about.
Oh, I talked about so my wife left last weekend to go to a funeral, her uncle's funeral. And I've talked about several times that I have abandonment issues. And when she left, I talked about my anxiety before she left and talked about how, you know, I thought I was doing good because I talk about on the show all the stuff of getting yourself better and being in the right mental health, things like that. And when she left, I had a lot of things going on, and I went to the bottle and got blackout drunk. And you know, and I was disappointed with myself. So I haven't been drinking. Like I drunk probably once in the last month. I've been, you know, really trying to work on taking care of that because the bottle is my coping mechanism. So, you know, I've been dealing with that. And that night I got so drunk. I didn't even know, you know, it's fucked up when you get so drunk that you fuck up. And then when you woke up, you didn't know you fucked up and you just leave. You just leave and go home. And then they called me the next day like, dog, you gonna come clean this shit up? And I was like, clean what up? And he was like, well, first of all, how'd you get home? Because your shirt is still in my dryer. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I was like, what do you mean my shirt is still in the dryer? He was like, nigga, you threw up all over the place. And I was like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm good. I was like, I got a shirt on. And that shirt wasn't mine. How do you know where the fuck that shirt came from? So yeah. So I ended up going home, and then so I had to go back and get a carpet cleaner and clean this carpet and shit and all kinds of stuff. So and I was disappointed with myself because that is my old ways. I'm trying to keep my new ways, but hey, you make mistakes. And then we talked about. And then we talked about, make how you can take something like that and turn it into success. How failure can be success. So
look, one day at a time. That was yesterday. It's a new day. So you starting over. It's one day at a time.
And it had nothing to do with the Cowboys beating the Commanders. This was on Friday or Thursday or some shit. It wasn't on that day. So everybody who was commenting saying, "Oh, you got drunk because the Commanders lost." Nah, that wasn't it. But
hey, Beach, you gotta admit that was the best NFL move that ever. That spin move on that kickoff.
Look, man, I don't gotta admit shit.
I've never.
Mama.
I've never seen a move like that.
Mama.
I'm not even a Cowboy fan.
I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my food.
You make me take that shit out the freezer. Mama already home.
If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there?
Mama,
I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.